Join the channel is what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. Truth comes but we're never late, yeah. Diamond stories inside fate, oh no. Welcome to a place where voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight, who to the fall? We got the scoops, we cover it all. From high society to those secret calls. I said what I said, stories that will end sprawl, yeah. Truth turns far, we're never late. Oh, no stone unturned, we're here to relate. Well, once you let, welcome to the channel, it's a bubble streak. Subscribe and join the channel every week, yeah. I join the channel, it's what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. Truth comes but we're never late, yeah. Diamond stories inside fate, oh no. Welcome to a place where voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight, who to the fall? We got the scoops, we cover it all. From high society to those secret calls. I said what I said, stories that will end sprawl, yeah. Truth turns far, we're never late. Oh, no stone unturned, we're here to relate. Well, once you let, welcome to the channel, it's a bubble streak. Subscribe and join the channel every week, yeah.
Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the Truth Telling Squad. I said what I said. I'm your host today, and hopefully everybody is doing fine. Can you guys hear me? I barely can hear myself. I want to make sure that everything is working. So put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. So I want to make sure, we don't have any technical difficulties. So please do that for me. And I'm trying to get this website that I want everybody to know about, especially the people that's in Texas and that's in the Metroplex, because I subscribe to this. I didn't subscribe to the I subscribed to the lady, but I also purchased some shampoo from her because I was having problems with my hair. My hair have been kind of, going through with the age that I am. We are, a lot of us older ladies know what I'm talking about. And so sometimes your hair thins out. So I found this lady and hopefully this is it. Let me just I guess this is her website or what have you. But a lot of ladies know what I'm talking about. The older you get, the thinner your hair get, right? Okay, good. Great. You guys can hear me. So the older you get, sometimes your hair start thinning out. And I've never had that problem before. I've never had any issues with my hair at all. But all of a sudden, I guess it's also too, the medications that I take, they explained to me eventually that it was going to affect my hair and that it was going to affect me also. Saying that it was going to maybe affect my eyesight, but there's nothing wrong with my eyesight. I'm great on that. And so I just want everybody to, if you're in the Metroplex, then I want you, I want to give you guys this website, and I'm a believer in it. I'm a believer. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get this live and trying to make it be quiet so you guys can't hear it. But let me post her. I want to post her website in the chat, and that's the name too. So if it doesn't work, the name of the stylist is the LA Experience. And so you don't really have to be in the Metroplex to take advantage of her shampoo and conditioner. So I just thought I would tell everybody, about that, because I had great results with it. And so, and it's not a public, I mean, it's not, no advertisement or anything. But a lot of times, when you find something good, you want to tell everybody else about it. Okay. And I know how YouTube is when it comes to ads and different things. So this is just, if you're in the Metroplex and you need a stylist, well, she's the one to go to, in my opinion. She has a lot of great videos for people. Little Scooter said she had alopecia. So little Scooter, if she listening to my live, she may want to, contact this lady, since she has so much money to travel. Maybe she can travel to the Metroplex every 2 weeks and get her hair done. If she having alopecia problems, let her tell the story. But it is what it is with her. But yeah, I ordered the shampoo, the conditioner. She have like a oil and a mist and some hair grease. And so, when I order something, child, I have to get the whole enchilada. I can't just order one thing or what have you. But I've been having great results. I've been using it about a month, and I've noticed my hair started, thickening back up. So if anybody having any issues with that, that website, her page and she's on YouTube, right? So her page is on YouTube, and you can check her out. And if anybody clicked on the link, let me know if it take you to her page. And if it don't, you can just put it in the LA experience. And I'm not even in the Metroplex. And like I said, I was able to order. So she will ship you out products if that's what you need and you're not in that area. But once again, we're here on the Buckwheat and Nesto, Buckwheat and Dre series. This is series number 9. This is part 9 of the series. And it looked like they have about, I guess, about 15, 20 videos. And I'm trying to go in order. I know Phone Calls from Prison played a new video with him and Dre, but I'm trying to keep mines in order, and I will play that later on. And also, too, I know you guys, a lot of you guys probably have already heard commentary from other channels on it, and I know you heard it from Phone Calls from Prison. And so, but I'll get to it though. I'm not gonna forget about it. So I just wanted you guys to know that also. And so let's welcome everybody in from the chat. Let me say hello to everybody, and then we'll get started with the shenanigans. Hey, Chick-fil-A, how you doing today? Thank you for being here. Hello to you, Sunshine. She says she's checking in early. Thank you, girlfriend. Hey, a lady, thank you for being here. Hello to you, Scorpio Mama. Hello to you, Chanel. Hey, B. Williams, thanks for being in the house. We know it's going to be some shenanigans if B. Williams in the chat. Her and Chick-fil-A, they finna have this chat rolling. Hey, Miss Red, thanks for being here today. Hello to you, TDC, and hello to you, Gina. And hey, SBK, this is my friend. He's a content creator also, and I'll find his link in a minute while we're listening to the call. But if you want a positive male channel, hey, SPK is one you can go to, and they talk about all type of issues, especially relationships. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can set up a show with him and a couple of other people that I subscribe to, and I've found that these content creators are positive males, and that's really the type of show that I want to try to set up one day, to do a positive show about relationships, but just have some real men, on the panel. That's not going to be, that's going to give it to you, like it is, tell it like it is, and they're not going to hold back. And, they're not going to sugarcoat anything. So, in other words, the opposite of Kevin Samuels' ass. Okay. And I know you're not supposed to talk about the people that's not here, but Kevin Samuels is what he was. Okay. And so, I can't help that. He's one who set his content up the way that he set it up, and it appeared to me that he was really against women. And I know everybody know who I'm talking about. And hey, to my moderator, hey Shelly C, thank you for being here today. She said I said what I said, and truth tellers, hit the like button, subscribe, and thanks. And yeah, and make sure you're working today, SBK. Cool. That's why I came on, because we do have a lot of people working, and I want to try to help them get through their shift if they can sneak and listen. Hey, Scorpio Mama, thank you for being here. She say, "Don't work too hard, muscle man." So she know SBK also. And my moderator say, let's keep comments creative, use emojis so we may enjoy them, and let's keep the neighborhood good, right? Because YouTube do be they will strike your comments. So just be creative with your words, or either space them out if you're going to say something in the chat. And, for whatever reason, they don't like for us to cuss with the comments. So you can just, be creative when you're using those type words. Okay. And listen to me, 301. Thank you for being here today. And let's see who else we have. Hey, Lionel, thank you for being here today. And Lionel is a content creator also, and he does. Lionel, put it in the chat what it is that you what is it called? Is his thing is called Suggs Universe, and so he's a great artist. All the content that's on his page, he actually created this page. And if you're into AI and anatomy, and it's almost like it's not cartoons, but we have stories with like a multi-universe, right? And it's just something different and interesting if you want to try to get away from all the a lot of noise on YouTube. So he have a lot of series on his page, and I'll look up his page also, and I'll put and Shelly, see if you can. You're a moderator. If you can look these guys up, their names are the same as their channels. And if you'll be able, if you can put that in the chat, let me know. And if you can't, then I'll look it up during the show. And hey, Miss Helena, thank you for being here today. And also too, Scorpio Mama is a content creator, so we'll put her in the chat. And hey, Vic to the Veil, how you doing today? She's a content creator. I got a lot of content creators in here today. I mean, I should feel a little nervous doing this show. I got all of my colleagues here, and I guess that colleagues will critique you, and so I got to make sure I be on my p's and q's, make sure I do everything correct. Hey, B Williams, I think I've already spoken to you, and we have Cotton Candy Curls. She said, I'm still at work, but I'm checking in. Thank you, Cotton Candy. I appreciate that. And that's the whole goal, is to try to get you guys through your work schedule, because sometimes it can be mundane while you're at work. And if you saw my community post, and it's not a national mental health day or anything, but I just think sometimes we need to take time out to check on our mental health. We really do. And sometimes we can be inundated with so much noise, especially on social media. So sometimes it's okay for you to take a break and to just check in with your mental health, make sure you okay, because you can be your best self once you relax and take a woosah, and just take some time off and really just take a break from the everyday hustle and bustle. So Lionel say SBK is a toxic male, don't let him fool you. Well, on his channel, he give out great advice, Lionel. So I don't know him personally, but so far I feel like he's a positive male. And we'll ask you if you want to be on the panel also when I do try to set that show up, because you definitely have a different point of view on everything. Hey, Rat, thanks for being here today. And we have Kimmy, who is in the house. Thank you for being here. Lionel is speaking to everybody. He say happy Wednesday, folks. And let's see. Sunshine says she's in the chat, but she'll be in the bushes being nosy. Okay. Hey, Jennifer, thank you for being here today. And we have Ben Randicious, and thank you for being here. And thank everybody for being here. I appreciate you guys coming to listen to hear what I have to say. So basically I have a video that's positive, and the guys that's in my chat, you guys don't take offense to it. But I'm just trying to really find some positivity for women. The content that we do is going to be on Shirley Strawberry husband, and Shirley Strawberry worked for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. For the people that's new to my channel, because I did get a lot of new subscribers within the last couple of days. Look, like I got maybe about 15. And so I just want to try to give a little backstory about what we're going to be talking about. So Shirley Strawberry works with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You know, she's the one that do the strawberry letter, and she's the one with the nice, soothing, relaxing voice, and really the voice of reason that's on the show with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. But basically, we're going to be listening to some phone calls because her husband, his name is Ernest Williams. He has the YouTube streets call him Nesto, and I renamed him and call him Buckwheat. So if you hear me saying Buckwheat, that means I'm talking about Nesto. But basically, he's found himself in jail, and he has about what 39 counts. Hold on one second. He has 39 counts of fraud and theft by deception and financial crimes with credit repair fraud. He likes to take people cars and I guess pay a down payment to go get the cars, and then he never paid for them, and he tried to change. And all of this is allegedly, and he's not guilty until he's went through his trial. We're still waiting on him to go through trial, but for right now, he's innocent until proven guilty. But it's alleged that he's taking these people cars, changing the VIN numbers on them, and then never pay for them. And he's located in Atlanta, Georgia, but he's been all around the United States doing this. He's been to Texas, Kansas, Georgia, California, and if it's any other states, y'all put that in the chat if I can't remember some of them. But he's been around the United States doing this kind of mess, and he's really kind of like a tender swindler. He take advantage of women. He get rich and powerful women, and I won't say they powerful, but he get the upper class women that make that have a great salary, or that have a business, or have name notoriety uh, in the city. So he messed with high. Well, Kevin Samuel said that the men are high value, so let's just go ahead and put Buckwheat in there. Buckwheat get high value women, and then he take advantage of them, okay, and try to take all their money, and with all of his shenanigans. And when you hear him talk, you're going to be like, well, how is this guy doing all of this? Because a lot of the words that he say you can't hardly understand. And one of the calls that we're going to listen to, Dre is at work, and so some of that is kind of muffled a little bit. It's not the whole entire call, but I want to just give you guys heads up that Dre, part of Dre call, the first call that we're going to listen to, part of that is a little scratchy and muffled. And hey, Go Getter Black, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. But basically, so really, this has been a big story, and it is a crime story. At the end of the day, it is crime. Let's keep it real. And so he's professing that he's an innocent man, and people just accusing him of these things, and he's not guilty of none of this stuff. But he's been in jail since 2022, July of 2022. He haven't gotten out. He can't bond out, so something is going on. Hey, Tanya B, thank you for joining us today. And so that's kind of like a little backstory of what we've been reviewing on this channel. And there's other content creators that cover this also, like Vic to the Veil. I know she covers it, and I don't think anybody else that's in the chat right now cover it, but we have probably about 10 to 15 people that's covering this story right now, and the story will be covered until he go to court. Okay, and if we can get some calls from the prison, I'm sure we'll try to cover those also. So let's take a look at this video. And this is a guy that's been kind of positive on TikTok. And I just ran across this video, and I just thought it was really, cool what he was saying. And a lot of it is true. And it's really how a lot of people feel. And at the end of the day, Miss Strawberry should have, I really wish she could have heard this guy before she walked down the aisle with Buckwheat. And hey, Muffin, thank you for joining us today. So give me 1 second and let me get this video up for you guys.
Hey, one thing I can't stand these gaslighting videos of black men trying to tell women that they gonna be alone and single. That's the better option, fam, because getting with a lot of you niggas is like getting with a parasite. These women ain't gonna get a leader, provider, protector. They gonna get a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, and abuser. That's what they gonna fucking get fucking with y'all niggas. And then a lot of y'all dudes be single, saying this stupid talk with it. These women gonna be alone and they gonna pass away alone and they ain't gonna have no man. Blah, blah. You think having a man is a flex nowadays, fam? I can't even tell what the fuck a man is nowadays, because when I look around, all I see is bitch niggas. That's what I see. All I see is a whole bunch of black, old, dusty men on a fucking podcast crying and complaining about a woman he's not having intercourse with. If that's the black man's image, then fam, black women definitely shouldn't be getting with y'all niggas. You ain't bringing truth. Fam, you know darn well that the men are trash nowadays, and you're a part of the problem, nigga. Some of y'all niggas are divorced. You're a failed fucking man. Some of you niggas don't see your kids. Some of you niggas are bad friends. But let me guess, you want to tell women that their best option is to get with a man. Let me tell you something, black man. You are not the fucking answer to the community, nigga. You never were. You never were. Because the shit that y'all saying right now, you damn sure ain't the fucking answer. A black woman getting with a black man is not the answer to the community, nigga. You niggas need therapy. You need healing. The last thing a lot of you dudes should be worried about is a goddamn relationship. And then you failed at all of them. At all of them. All of them, fam. You're divorced. Some of y'all are single trying to tell women that they gonna be alone. What do you mean they gonna be alone? You still single. You have no woman. You have no woman. But yet you trying to gaslight women into these relationships. Some of y'all just really you're not even built for relationships. You trying to say that black women aren't wife material. You're not even husband material, fam. See, because a real man doesn't sit behind the camera trying to tell women that he's not, having intercourse with what to do. A man goes out and finds the woman that is for him. And we don't make excuses, nigga. We make changes. That's what happens. We don't make excuses. We make changes. But you niggas trying to change a certain type of black woman. Why? If she's no good, leave her alone. Go focus on the one that's good. There's plenty of black women. All this stuff. Well, it's not really black women. It's not really black women for us to choose from. No, nigga, you just don't qualify for a good one. That's all it is. It's plenty of good black women out here that are wife material. The problem is you're not husband material, and she shouldn't get with you. But I will never tell a woman that she needs to go out and find a man. That is the least of her worries, fam. She need God. That's what she need, fam. She need health. She need water. She need food. She need a job. But a man is not what a woman needs. Fam, it's not. Let's stop the BS. Let's stop the BS. And I damn sure wouldn't tell her that, any of you niggas with podcasts and microphones with your gray in your freaking beard acting like a child online, oh, you a good man. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Y'all got the game messed up. You guys are trash, and you are not the answer.
Well, alrighty then. That's a great gaslight. He really was gaslighting guys. And now I don't feel that way that all men are trash, but it is some men that are trash. And the one that we're finna get ready to talk about, this is who he's talking about him. He's talking about Buckwheat, and he's talking about and it's a lot of other guys um that's really being kind of trash and try to take advantage of women. Uh, in today's time, it's real hard to have a real relationship because let's keep it real. It's a lot of scamming going on right now. It seems like scamming is the new career instead of people getting jobs, and it's men and women scamming. It ain't just men. It's both. To me, it's both of them scamming. It's a lot of people that really don't want to work these days. They want somebody else to take care of them. And some of it even have the government taking care of them when they really can just get out and get their own job. Okay. And basically, I feel like a lot of this stuff that this guy was saying is real truth. And marriages are dissipating now. And when I say dissipating, what I mean is a lot of people just not even trying to walk down the aisle with anybody anymore. It used to be that people got you went to high school, and once you got out of high school, either you got married or you went to college. And some people got married and went to college, but as far as people getting married now, that's declined. And so if people are not getting married anymore, then that mean the black family is gonna die down a little bit. And so we need to try to do better in relationships, and everybody really need to stop trying to be a scammer, or just be original and be legit, and have some goals and some aspects. It seems like that's kind of out of, it seems like people don't have any goals anymore. Nobody cares about being like going to college. That's down some. It's like nobody care anymore about being professional. Nobody care about what's right. And it's like everybody just care about, me, 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 and they don't care about anybody else. And so I just feel like, society as a whole, and I'm not just saying in the black race, but I'll talk about the black race because hell, that's who I am. That's who I care about other races, but I care more about black people because these are my people. And so I just feel like we are to try to do better as a whole, as a group of people. And I just feel like our community, you need to do better. We do have a lot of black men and women being incarcerated. And really, that's just another form of slavery to me, in my opinion. If they lock everybody up, then we can't reproduce as a community. We can't, produce kids and bring kids into this world. And then I see a lot of people, it's a lot of kids that's being mistreated, coming up missing, being taken out. And so I'm just really kind of tired of all of that. As a community, we really do need to do better. Our men need to do better. Our women need to do better. Everybody need to, play their role. uh Grandma and grandpa was able to stick it out and do good, and create a family, and they had more kids than we had. you know Sometimes, like in older generations, the whole house would be full. They would have 10 or 15 kids, and they made sure that all of them had a place to stay. They had food to eat, and they tried to instill some values in them. And I think that's another problem that's going on. I just think our value system has declined, and I feel like social media plays a big role in that. I really do. Social media give you this fake life of how everybody is living, and everybody show you their best life online, but and they show you the best parts of their lives, right? And so when everything go bad, you don't see that part in social media. Hey, yeah, see it. I see you popping up, so I'm gonna put your channel in the chat also. And I'm just putting these different channels in here if you guys want to have a variety of channels. I got inspiration channels. I got guys in here, Urban Lounge Podcast. He's another positive male that I frequent his channel a lot, and I like the way he run his channel. And sometimes he do DJing. So you guys just want to have a different variety. These are the I'm just putting different channels in the chat, especially if you have one and you're supporting me and you're on my live. I have a lot of channels that I'm subscribed to, and I can't remember everybody. But definitely, if you're in this chat, I'm definitely going to shout you out, because guess what? It's a lot of people that shouted me out, that's helping me be a content creator. I only been one for 2 months. And so they're helping me build my community up. So, hey, all I can do is pay it forward. But let's just get back to this family life. See, every time one of our black men or black women go to jail, that takes out of our community. Okay. And a lot of times, when they send us to jail, we go to jail for a long time. They send us to jail for decades. Okay. And so a clear person can do the same thing that one of our people do, and they'll get 2 or 3 years, if not probation or what have you. They take us out like that police officer did in Dallas. That Amber lady, she took this black guy out playing like she was drunk, and she went to the wrong apartment, and she said she thought somebody was breaking in her apartment, so she took him out. So they only gave her 10 years. Okay. Now, the lady that unalived Selena, Grisella, she's still trying to get out of jail. She just came up for parole, and she's been in jail for 25 years. They denied her parole, And I think she's gonna have to do however much time they gave her. I think Griselda gonna have to do all that time. I don't think they're gonna, give her any slack. And that's what I'm talking about. Not that I want her out or anything. That's just an example of what they do to us. And we can't even steal a popsicle without them trying to prosecute us to the fullest extent of the law. I just watched a video yesterday where these cops was at in an apartment for some clear people, and the lady was trying to put her brother out. Well, this black lady came up, and she parked in a handicap spot, and the cop told her to get out the spot. And these are all neighbors. And so the guy that they were talking to, that they were going, that the lady called on, he told her she was parked in the wrong spot, so she started cussing him out. Why they stop investigating them too, and start arresting this black lady because she was cursing them out, said that she was doing disorderly conduct, and so they took her to jail on that. She had kids, she was screaming, she was hollering. And don't get me wrong, she did have the wrong attitude or whatever, but I didn't know it was against the law to cuss in public. I thought we had freedom of speech, but apparently the cops say we don't. They say you can't be cursing around kids, and it was kids outside, so that was disorderly conduct in their eyesight. But okay, whatever. Hey, ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. And hello to you, Didi Phoenix. And let's see, I think somebody else came in. Yeah, Urban came in. Hey, Urban, thank you for being here. I appreciate the support that you guys are showing me. And hey, LC, she says she's popping in to support. And let's see if anybody else came in. But yeah, so those are just a few things just been on my mind. And of course, we all know that the super mayor lost last night. So I put up a couple shorts about that. I was happy to see that nobody actually wrote her name in on the ballot. Jason House actually won 95% of the vote. So kudos to Jason. And he still have another election to go through, but he's just, that's just the primary for him. And so he knocked everybody out the way. I may be wrong on that. I don't know. Put that in the chat if you guys know, because I don't want to give you misinformation, but I think he have to run one more time. And then I don't know. I don't feel like the race is over with yet. I think he still have to run. I think in in November or whatever. But I do know that he knocked Tiffany out the way and that other lady out the way. I forgot her name. I think her name Ramona or something like that. But she was just as crazy as Tiffany. She was just as crazy as Tiffany, and thank God, she's not going to get an opportunity to be in Dalton and to run havoc over Dalton, because I felt like that would just been Tiffany 2.0. Hey, Ebony, thank you for being here today. And so I'm doing all this talking and I haven't even got my video up. So let me get the video up so that we can start the show and start listening to what we came here for. So let's see. And I apologize for that. I don't know what I'm thinking about and why I didn't cue it up in time. But I'll find it and we'll get it together here. But yeah, but I'm just glad that Tiffany, we don't have to deal with her anymore, and that she's out of the picture. And let's see. So really, it's going to be 3 calls that we're going to be listening to with Buckwheat and Dre. And the first call, Buckwheat and Dre will be discussing YouTube. Hold on a second. Let me cue it up here. But they're going to be talking about YouTube, and Dre going to be letting him know that he's famous and blah blah this and that. And you know him, he gets a kick out of that. He think that being on YouTube is, I really feel like he think it's a real cool factor for him, and he think it's a flex. And really, the way that he's on YouTube, I really wouldn't want to be on here like that, okay? Because at the end of the day, sir, we're laughing at you. This is not funny, and this is your real life. But Dre told him that maybe he can make a movie out of it or something. You know, um, I guess make some lemons out of lemonade is basically what him and Dre gonna try to do. I guess that's what Dre is, giving him um, information about what he can do. So give me 1 second here and let me bring it up, and let me put the chat on so you guys can see that also. And let me go through some of y'all comments, because while I was talking, I saw that you guys had a lot of comments. So let me just try to address some of that also. Let's see. Urban say it's always be these fake wannabe Derek Hasms. I don't know who Derek is, but thank you for that comment, Urban. And Scorpio Mama say it's more trash men than women. I don't know, Scorpio. You may want to look at YouTube, because I'm seeing I'm seeing a combination of both of them. Really, to me, I feel like everybody ought to improve, especially our younger generation. They're definitely lost, and I'm trying to figure out how they're going to populate, our communities, when they're not even having children. Hardly, they're not hardly having children. It seems like they're not even seeking for a career. A lot of the younger people, in my opinion, need, it's like their social skills is lacking for whatever reason. And Sunshine say Buckwheat is Mr. Dumpster himself. Exactly. Oh, you said Dexter Jackson. And I still don't know who he is, but maybe I'll look him up. And Scorpio said women is more lazy. Yeah, they don't know how to cook. They don't know how to be a wife. They're not. I don't know where they're getting this home. I don't think a lot of people have a lot of home training like we had back in the day. It's not a lot of history being taught to everybody. It's not a lot of values being taught these days. It's not even basic living skills are not even being taught a lot in a lot of these people. These women can't cook. The men can't fix anything. They neither one of them want to go to work, and nobody's going to school anymore. And Lionel say, I'm one of them. I don't believe in marriage. I'm not sold on it. Well, that guy said, if you're not ready for it, don't do it. And Scorpio Mama say most women got their own home, even if it's Section 8. Yeah, they do. But I don't think Section 8 is a flex. Because I feel like, we all, when we're young, and when we're in high school or seeking a career, what have you, everybody have the opportunity, not today, since we got Agent Orange in office, there may not be so much now, but we all had an opportunity prior to him getting in office to attend college and to further your education, because that's really, in my opinion, the more you know, the better off you'll be. And even if you don't want to further your education, then take some type of business seminar and start your own business. Okay. And so I understand college is not for everybody, but if you're not going to go to college, you need to have some type of path. And it appears that a lot of people don't have no path, and they don't have direction of where they're going. And Scorpio Mama say that's the whole idea for us not to procreate. And I guess you're saying, to recreate. Yeah, they putting everybody in jail. They're putting a lot of our black men in jail. And if they're in jail, they definitely can't we can't really produce kids. And um our generation can't go on further if there's no kids around. And they're actually feeling that themselves, and that's why come they're implementing a lot of the laws that they're implementing, because they feel like their race is dying down also. But it's not just their race. In my opinion, it's a lot of the races. And Urban say they believe that there are no value in marriage and in higher education. I understand their point, and that's fine. But just start a business then. And what's everyone's role though? Everyone's role is to really have values, to have some dignity, to be decent, and to have a career path. If you don't want to go to college, then you know, be an entrepreneur. Do something other than just sitting on the couch and complaining. That's my whole point. Or do something than just, sitting around waiting on the government to take care of you. You need to try to take care of yourself. And it's okay. Everybody don't have to have a family. Everybody don't have to get married, and everybody don't have to have kids. But I do feel like everybody need a direction and have something to do. Uh, let's see. Gorgetta says a false sense of reality. Yeah, social media is a false sense of reality. You're welcome, El said. And Urban say, someone said you're a positive. You leveling up, bro. They're talking about Urban. Yeah, Urban is a positive person to me. I mean, sometimes, he's kind of harsh, but really Urban, in my opinion, Urban speak the truth and the reality, and that's what I like. I like real people. I don't like people that's gonna give me a fake sense of reality. Tell me like it is, and that way, whatever I'm lacking in, I can try to improve. And Urban say, Lionel, finally they understanding the method behind the madness. Scorpio mama say, yeah, and she will do 6. Yeah, she have 6 more years to do. Are you talking about Grisella or are you talking about Amber? Yeah, Scorpio mama, thank you. Handle our guys in here. You see, SBK being real nice. He's not saying anything. Scorpio mama say, yeah, Tiff made y'all look very bad. She did. She did, in my opinion. She made black women look horrible, in my opinion. To me, it's hard to get up to the top. Okay, it really is. It's hard to climb to the top. And so once you get there, I feel like you're representing other women as well. And in my opinion, they already don't want us to have power or be in a high position. So you were in a high position and just went up there and acted like a donkey's butt, in my opinion. And Tanya say, they say you're nasty. Yeah, yeah. That's what this video is. Hey, Kenya, thank you for being here. We have lost our credibility, our credible. Yeah, I feel like she's made us lose a lot of credibility. The way that she acted, and she ain't the only one that's in high office that's been showing out. And Scorpio Mama says, trash mean you don't even have to own. You don't even have to own a house. You don't have to own a house. I don't feel like everybody have to own a house. It's better if you own one so that you don't have to pay rent for the rest of your life. But that's not. Let me just say this. Everybody don't go down the same path. Everybody is not gonna do the same thing. Some people don't want to own a home. Some people don't want to go to college. Some people don't want to be an entrepreneur. But you need to figure out what you want to do. You need to do something. And if you're not going to own your home, just be prepared to pay rent for the rest of your life. And B. Williams say, I think they both were excited about the coverage of Nesto's case. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Hey, Just Peeking. Thank you for joining us. And Lionel says, it's not about being ready for marriage. I'm not sold on it. I don't see the benefit for long-term vision of it. I don't want kids for other reasons. And that's fine. Everybody don't have to have kids, Lionel. And everybody, like I said, everybody don't need to be married. B. Williams say public assistance should be used if it's needed. It should be, but it shouldn't be. I mean, some people, um, uh, it's like generational. Grandma was on public assistance, mama on public assistance, and the grandkids on public assistance. I mean, public assistance is there to assist you, but that doesn't mean that you need to just sit at home and just wait on public assistance. It's a lot of people that, and I've seen it. I'm not saying everybody that's on public assistance, but it's a lot of people just use that for their income. They're not thinking about no job. They're not thinking about doing anything different. And they cool with just staying right there on the bottom. And public assistance, in my opinion, is designed to keep you on the bottom, to make it feel like you're not relevant. And a lot of people on public assistance, they don't try to vote, they don't try to improve themselves, and a lot of people don't even work. Some people do work on public assistance. I'm not saying everybody don't, but some do. But you also have these people that's just on public assistance, and they'll have kids just to get more public assistance instead of trying to improve themselves. So that's the problem that I have with public assistance. And Scorpio Mom say, I've had a small sewing business for years. Yeah. And a business can be anything. A business can be doing yards. Okay. You don't have to be a genius to start up a business. A business can be just being a social media influencer or just, whatever you do, whatever your niche is, that could be your business. It doesn't mean that you have to go out there and create motors, or do something that's really hard for you to do. What Everybody have gifts and talents, and whatever your talent is, a business can be cooking, whatever. So it's not hard to create a business if you want one. I even had a guy tell me that he had a business, and it's something that I never even thought about. And it's about those baskets that you push at the grocery store, to put your groceries in. Well, he said that's a business in that. The wheels that's on the shopping carts. He made that out of a business, just repairing wheels. And so, like I said, a business could be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be one thing. And hey, Alice, blessed child of God, thank you for being here today. I appreciate your support. And so Just Pekin says, why is the orange man on my TV? I was watching my show and now I can't. Because he lost the Wisconsin Supreme Court race last night, and him and Elon Musk was trying to buy the race, and they know there's a possibility that charges may have the charges may be filed against him. So that's why he on TV at the end of the day. And also he's in trouble with his Defense Department um, for putting that journalist inside the group chat, while the group chat where they were discussing classified documents. So they're trying to cover all of that up. It's basically probably why he on TV. Now I haven't seen him because I'm looking at my own live and making sure that my show go well. So Alice say, I still have your package, Scorpio Mama. Scorpio Mama is telling Alice she still have her package. And hey, Dee Phoenix say, I'm going back to school for my master's in June. Kudos to you, sis. And she say, I work a lot, so I don't have time to date. I want to get married, but only to the right person. That's right. And if you don't find the right person, I don't suggest that you get married. And if you feel like Lionel that you don't want to get married, please don't walk down the aisle, because that's the worst thing that you could do, is have somebody thinking that you want to marry them and you really don't want to be in that relationship. So you know what? I can respect everybody's opinion about that. And Scorpio Mama said, no, I said you are if you don't have a place to stay. Oh, okay. I got you. Hey, Cam, thank you for being here today. And Alice says she's going back in the bushes. A lady says, I 100% support people that don't want kids to not have kids. I do too. I don't want you to bring a child in the world if you don't want them, because children are a lot of work and they need a lot of direction, and they take up a lot of your time and a whole lot of your money. Trust me, I can testify to that. And so if you don't want kids, don't have them. But it's a lot of people that have kids that don't take care of them. Hey, cross country cruises, you say, oh my gosh, I'm late. Hi, all. Well, we haven't started the call yet because I'm just going through you guys comments. And Scorpio 78 says hello, and she's in the bushes listening. Thank you, Scorpio. And Ebony say 30 years ago, I'd utilize public assistance while going to nursing school. That's what I'm talking about, Ebony. I don't care about you being on public assistance, but, better yourself while you're on it, instead of just sitting around, just trying to making public assistance your life time goal. I did what I needed to do and got off. And that's the whole goal for public assistance. And I feel like that's what everybody should do, Ebony. But some people make it, that's their life, and they're not going to go any further. So let me just go ahead and bring Buckwheat up, and then we'll get started with the show. I don't know. Oh, okay, I'm already sharing it. Hold on one second here. So we'll go ahead and start listening to the call because the time is going through. So I want to try to be off at least by 5 o'clock.
This video contains one call between Ernesto and Dre on November 16th, 2023. I have 2 more calls between them from this same day that will be coming soon. In this call, you will hear Ernesto tell Dre that Shirley has not sent the divorce papers. They go on to talk about YouTube and Sonya. Take a listen.
Hey, Penelope.
What you got going on?
What's going on, Ernie?
Sure, you driving?
Just pulled up at my delivery.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was just calling to see can I get let Heather go to still give me some commissary.
Already
Been here
begging.
for about 6 more months. Should be over by the end, hopefully. Yep. How you doing?
The same old, buddy.
Sound like you're doing some paperwork.
Sound like he don't want to
I
talk
just
to you.
pulled up at my first delivery. I'm getting ready to check in. I'm already late. Just come out of Alabama. It's same old, buddy. There's nothing new.
Okay.
I'm good. Just working, driving.
Working dry. That's right. How your mama doing?
Everybody in the family doing good.
Say, look at here. Dre say I got a black job that I'm going to, and I really don't have time to sit here and chit chat with you, because see, you ain't got nothing to do. You in jail, and I'm on my black job. And Dre sound like he real disgusted, like he really didn't want to take this call. So if he was that busy and he really didn't want to talk to him, Dre, why did you answer this call? Because you sound like you really didn't want to talk to dude.
No, I'm doing good. Doing good. Yeah, they're doing good. Everybody doing good. Andre doing good. Everybody doing good.
Okay.
Right, go get her.
All right. Yeah, so that's it, man. I'm just trying to maintain if I see smoke.
Tanya.
Still ain't indicted yet. Talking that shit. They got 5 more months to do what they gotta do. They gotta let me go.
And Buckwheat trying to sound pitiful.
Yeah,
You said they got what?
About 5 more months they gotta let me go. Because I've been here 2 years.
Hold on one second, Aaron. Hold on. It's okay. It's been a long time since we all been to school. Me too. Some things I'd be like, no, I'm not trying to say yours.
Dre say, and what else is new?
Oh, okay. I've been out longer than you. There you go. Hold on, Nesto.
You good? You making me laugh. You good?
You caught me at a time. Well, people working.
Yeah.
Well, why
So
did
you
you
said
answer the
in
phone?
5 more months they're gonna have to do what, Nesto?
They're gonna have to go ahead and dismiss it. Because they don't have nothing. They have no evidence. Don't have nothing.
And who told you they didn't have no evidence, sir?
That ball's down again Monday.
I've seen it. It's all over the internet. These folks sitting in courtroom and everything. They got premieres and everything when they're going to drop and everything.
What?
You laugh, yeah. And it's live by live, feed and everything.
What?
Yep, and they're breaking it down and dissecting everything. Yep, they got folks. Every time you move, they sit in court to watch your case.
Okay.
You already know this. I don't know why you act like you never heard this before.
I'll just be glad when the truth come out. Yeah. It's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, that's where you got that from, a lady.
It is. So I'm just being patient. That's all I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like this truck.
Okay. You gonna send me the relay code? Yep. Okay. Next up.
Ain't nothing changed.
No, ain't nothing changed. I mean, it's just more demanding out here. That's all. It's more demanding, more work, and people don't want to pay nothing. And prices are 3 times higher. You already know inflation is terrible.
Yeah.
And the demand that they put on the working society now, it just don't add up.
No, it don't.
They still want you to work, like they paid you back in. I don't even. But anyway, we ain't talk about all that.
Well, at least you know what's going on now. Those are people.
I'm dealing with it, and it just frustrates you. The more and more you do, the more and more they want, the more and more they demand. And if We working harder. Put it like that. You see when you get out here? You see?
Yeah.
What's going on with Shirley?
Huh?
What's going on with Shirley?
I don't know.
You know
No. Yeah. Yeah. You just seem like you're so far away.
Hold on. How about now? Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay. Let's turn it off and reset.
I haven't heard from. I probably, I haven't heard from. I'm just gonna wait until I get my papers. I have not received no divorce papers.
Yeah.
I have not received nothing like that, and she hasn't filed anything like that. So,
okay.
I know that part, and that's kind of it. I just being quiet over here. You said every time I make a move, they out there moving too. So I know that, but there's a lot of people. I guess they got enough to do. I guess, and then I can really say shit. What come out of that? So, wow. Okay. That's all I can say, bro. But I do know one thing. You was right. I am in a
About
political.
what?
One thing I can say. You was right. I am in a political free fall. But it did Trump people the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. They leaked this shit out, and they're locking the black dude back up, saying because he got a pause. So they're gonna lock him up.
What black dude?
Huh?
What black dude you talking about?
What'd you say?
What black dude you talking about? They locked up.
Black dude. The black dude that got locked. These two white boys fight. Oh shit. They still doing the same thing. They still scrapping here, bro. Yeah.
What they fighting over?
A coffee. Two white boys. Two white boys. Yeah. But anyway, the black dude that was locked up. The white boy, the black dude who was locked up with Trump supporter, who was on his indictment. They're locking him back up.
I'm sorry, guys. It must have went on mute when I started back playing. Basically, what I was saying though, I don't understand why Dre took this call. He act like he didn't want to be bothered with Buckwheat, and I don't know if Buckwheat been calling him all week or if he's already called him this morning. There are 3 calls on this same day, but Dre act like he really don't want to be bothered, and I don't know why he even answered the call. Oh yeah, I saw that I was on mute, and so maybe my system hit it when I, was navigating through the screens, and I apologize for that. But let me get the call back started.
And then he had a podcast, so he got to sit in here to trial.
He always
so
annoyed
really curious what
Sunshine.
they're gonna do with the YSL group. I saw him last week. We was in seeing an attorney together. I was just like, man.
I heard you talking on my call about that.
Yeah.
The conversation you and him had, I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, you told her about it, and you said y'all sending them, so I heard the whole. You can hear everything you say here.
Oh.
Just like you sitting downstairs in my basement, getting ready to watch Floyd Mayweather fight. They can hear everything you see on TV. They got you, and it's clear. Microphones are very clear.
Oh. Okay. Well, they're saying that the hear part what I'm talking about, I'm motherfucking innocent man. Is it hearing that part? No.
Well, they hear you, but until you get clear innocent, your ass is you ain't innocent yet.
Right, Sunshine.
Until you get clear. But they keep saying allegedly. You know, a lot of bloggers keep saying allegedly. He's allegedly charged for all these whatever crimes. So, like I said, I don't know. I'm not even going to go over it with you. But some of the shit I be hearing to myself, I be like, what? They got my boy out here like he's a motherfucking monster. So, all this shit you were doing, I never knew this shit. But here, I'm like, huh? So, I've been knowing you 35 years.
Thank you.
So, I'm like, where he get this shit here from?
Thank you very much, sir.
I don't know. I can't wait till you get out so we can talk. I got some questions for your ass. And you can believe that. I got a lot of questions for your ass.
Okay.
I sure do.
Okay, well, I got every answer that you need. I got every answer, and I got every answer for you, all the proof you need on black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait till let it be seen. So I got to be all the way clear because they ain't finna get my ass back up. Because they scared me talking about I'm gonna got a podcast locking you back up. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah.
So you ain't got no money on your book?
No, I got $5 and when they take your ass to medical down there, they'll hold that just because you go to medical.
$5?
Yeah, that's what they hold that $5.
When the last time you had some money on your book? Dion and Lamont them don't send you nothing.
Oh man, listen.
Why not?
No, listen, bro. Listen.
What about Sonya? She don't send you nothing either?
No, she do every time, but she sent me what she could send me. But her thing is, she give me what I needed. She told me that she called you. She told me what you said, which I respect all that. Because I know what you got.
She told me she don't call me no more. She just let me know. She just let me know her phone call was business. If I couldn't drop 15,000,
she told you
she
that?
Say,
hold on.
No, hold on. Calm down. You calm down and hear me out before you start trying to call and check somebody. I know how you get. Then she asked me that. I told her what I had going on. I told her I spent all that. I said, I don't mind helping. 15 right now. I don't care that. Not when I'm not going to get it. She said, okay. So she kept talking. So I got a text last week. I was asking her. I guess I was responding to something. I know it sounds familiar. She said, thank you. Let me make sure I read this text. I'm going to read it to you just like she said it to me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. I will no longer contact you. That's what she said.
Okay, that was cool.
So, I mean, not to, he doing good. We went to court today. They paid the bond out. I like to know stuff like that too. Why I got to just do about the money?
Right.
So you can call me and tell me that yourself. So that just let me know. Man, you know, I don't have to go through her. I can go. I got your son, and I can talk to you myself.
I got you. Yeah, I understand.
That's what she's saying. She want no longer contract, so we have to talk anyway. She your friend. She's my friend.
Right. I get it. Yeah. I mean, you know, no matter what, she knows you're my best friend, so she knows she can't.
She feel like she can't Nesto, so I'm gonna prove that she got to get into her.
One thing I noticed about Buckwheat, he doesn't mind anybody talk. Anybody can talk about everybody else in this whole circle, right? But anytime anybody say anything about little Scooter, he always defend her. He even allowed them to talk about Shirley. If anybody say anything negative about Shirley, he don't mind that. They can talk about Shirley's daughter. They can talk about Dion. They can talk about everybody. But if anybody say anything about little Scooter, listen to how he's defending her. Oh, she did what she's supposed to do. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I understand. He's very understanding when it comes to little Scooter, because at this point, he really thinks she the coach and he really thinks she's somebody. So you listen to how he's defending her. And Dre was like, I'm glad she ain't gonna call me, because I really didn't want her calling me anyway. And yes, Sunshine, he did tell Lil Scooter to contact Dre to try to get some money.
I don't know.
Well, they know I'm an innocent man, so they know that too. You know that too as well. Y'all just don't know each other. That's it. That's just bottom line. But I told you, they're just super aggressive. That's all.
Hey, Sherry.
That's all it is. It's super aggressive. Ain't nothing personal against you now. No. Yeah. She did what she's supposed to do. So I'll say that part. Yeah. Now, what the response was, and how she handled it, most motherfuckers when he
Right,
did
Sherry.
that, they went online. Oh, he did it, but I don't know what he gonna do. He need to figure that shit out. That was most of 92% would have said that. I know that for sure. Yeah.
Hey, Bank. Thank you for listening.
And you know that too. They all talking about you should have asked me first. You should have dealt with me first. But you can't deal with no shit like that. What the fuck I'm asking for? I know you can't handle it. So it is what it is. It's gonna be all right. I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming. So I'll see how the shit going. A little bit more time, it's gonna clear all the way out. Yeah.
So you said 5 more months.
Well, that's a loan, because it'll be I'll be 18, 19 January. It'll be 19 months January. So the rule is they have to have you indicted, clean you out of jail, because you really not supposed to sit in jail for 12 months. So all this shit.
12, right?
Yeah, all this shit be sitting here way past law is really illegal. It's way past illegal.
No, it's not.
So them holding indictments and all this shit, this and that, that none of that makes sense unless you're trying to stack it all up. You can't stack some of you ain't got. All this shit I'm dealing with is hearsay. That's basically what it is. I haven't even really been charged. If people really know what's going on with the lawyers and the rule books out there, they're looking at all this shit, they should know that by now. But a lot of people are in the blind, so they don't know that. Yeah. They're just going by what they hear. They don't even know the true facts.
Buckwheat, I think you in the blind, not a lot of people.
So it's cool.
You don't know the law. You in the blind of the law.
I ain't finna sit here and stroke myself out worrying about it no more. I damn near did. Worrying myself about it. Yeah.
Right, go get her. And he told her to block everybody.
They still drilling Mister too. They ain't just drilling me. They drilling her too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And drilling Steve too. But I tell you that don't start the money though. I show you that. Didn't you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that don't start the motherfucking money. Hey, it don't start the money, man. People love motherfucking drama. They pay for drama now. So
yeah, I see that.
You see, yeah, they pay for that shit, but you got.
I see that. They be tuned in, boy. And they mention that right there. Everybody be getting off work trying to come home and see that right there.
Hey, Marjorie.
Yeah.
No, they don't, Dre. I got some people listening at work. That's why I came on at this time.
No, you talking about V? That's what you talking about? You're trying to ask about something.
Your facts together, Dre.
Did with Dion. I guess you were talking about V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No. What you just say, Ernest?
You were trying to ask me about somebody that with Dion last time we had a conversation.
I know. I asked about Dion and Lamar.
Oh, yeah. I don't talk to him really like that. I don't really talk to him like I talk to him, but I don't really talk to him like that. No, not no more like that. No. He came to court and all that stuff there. two or three times, but I don't really talk to him like that. Most people they be kind of scared.
I wonder why he don't talk to Lamont no more. So he just said he asked him about Lamont. He said, I don't talk to him like that. I don't talk to him like that no more. So do y'all think Lamont done went down there and snitched and that's the reason why him and Buckwheat ain't talking no more? And he just stopped taking his calls? Because he's saying that he doesn't talk to him anymore. And so at the end of the day, I wonder what happened to that. I bet you Lamont went down there and talked to them folks in Buckwheat found out. Somebody told him, maybe Dion told him. I don't know who told him, but somebody let him know. Lamont might be the ops. You might not want to talk to him no more. And hey, Marjan, thank you for being here today. You say you at the hairdresser, so you can't see the messages. It's okay. I dropped your channel, Marjan, because I didn't even know you had a channel. Y'all, Marjan have a channel too if y'all want to subscribe to her channel. Go over there and check her out also. Sunshine say Buckwheat like acts like a real hoe. Let me sell myself to Dre to get a few dollars. Yeah, he sell himself to anybody to get a few dollars while he locked up in jail. And y'all hear how he trying to sound? He trying to sound so pitiful. Want somebody to feel sorry for him. But Dre ain't trying to hear none of this. And Dre been in all these YouTube streets listening to everything and being so messy. Oh, Dre is very messy to be a man. It's most men don't is not even though most men they'll tell you a little something, something. But in my opinion, Dre being extra messy in my opinion. And Sherry say, right, Nastio should be ashamed to even ask for that amount. Yeah. Who gonna give you 15K like that? Okay. Hey, Sherry, she said, I said hello earlier. I haven't seen one of your live streams in a while. Well, I'm glad you're here, Sherry. I appreciate that. Tanya say he snitched. You think he snitched? I think he so too. Because if he's not talking to him anymore, that means he snitched. Because why would but the whole thing about it though, um, he did talk to him when it was remember when they thought he was gonna bond out and he had to check on the bail bondsman for him. Now he did do that, and I don't know if they stopped talking before that time or what. I don't know if Chick-fil-A is still in the chat, but this is November 16th, 2023. So I don't even think that they was trying. I thought they was trying to get that bond money together in 24, and I could be wrong about that. But Kimmy who say Lamont was singing to save his own bus on his own butt. Right. Exactly. And Marjan said, I said what I said. Thank you so much, love. Okay, you're welcome. And Alice, I want to let you know I put your channel in the chat also. Shelly said, I said what I said. Remember, Lamont was supposed to get him out and he couldn't come through. Okay, so was this after the time or this call is November the 16th of 2023? So was this after the time that he was supposed to get him out or what? If anybody know. Hey, Anissa, thanks for being here today. And Sherry say this was 2023. I think Nesto was pissed about Lamont lying and not getting him out on bond. Nesto think Lamont was lying. Well, at the end of the day, all Lamont did was just told him the conditions of the bond if he could get out. Lamont don't have no control of him getting out. Remember, that's the judge control on whether or not they're gonna let Buddy out or not. In my opinion, Dre want him to hang himself. Notice he just keep asking Nesto questions. He really he said he don't know. He said he don't know. He said that they got a lot to talk about. And when he get out, they got a lot to talk about. He said in the beginning of the call, if some of this stuff was true, that he don't know what's true and he don't know what's not true. And so they just need to talk when he get out. So I don't know. Vicky said, I believe his lawyers have informed him of cooperation. Also, Sonya completely stopped talking to him and about him. It's odd. He definitely found some information. Yeah, it's very odd, ain't it, Vicky? Tanya say Nastio is limited. I don't think he fully understands the terms of the he understand, Tanya. Let me explain something to you. It's a lot of things he don't understand, but anything that have to do with the jail and all of them shenanigans, Buckwheat understand all of this. Okay. Now he may not be understanding the new laws about how long you could be in jail because he probably haven't updated himself on or refreshed his memory on things of the law. But he understand bond and he understand what Lamont was talking to him. He just didn't like what Lamont was telling him, in my opinion. So he understand more than you think he is. This call is before. Okay, so it's before the bond. Okay. And so that's what I'm saying. So if the call is before the bond, um, and they stopped talking, maybe he made him mad. I don't know. Or maybe Lamont, maybe she called Lamont and asked him for some money. Lamont was like, oh, okay, I got to be done with this because I ain't got this kind of money. I don't know what it is. And Marjan say, Alice, happy 36 years of anniversary. Yes, Alice, happy anniversary to you. I forgot about that, Alice. I apologize. And Sherry say, Victor DeVille, oh, that's a good angle. Yeah, it is. And Shelly C say, you are right. Hey, Pinky the housewife, thank you for being here today. I'll put your link in the chat also. This is another content creator that's a friend of mine, you guys, and go check her channel out. And Victor DeVille say Lamont told him about the bond conditions and does not have control over that. And Nesto knew that. Exactly. He know that that's for the judge, and like I said, he know exactly what he's doing and what he's saying as far as the law go, because he's not new to the game. He's true to the game. Okay. And so this ain't his first rodeo. This is not his first rodeo, and you will hear him and Dre talk about that on the next call when we listen to that one.
They're gonna fuck with their livelihood, this social media stuff. You know, if you don't understand what's going on with this jail shit, you ain't don't know. If you ain't really got a good sense of mind what's going on, you be scared to death.
See, yeah. he telling y'all he understand.
And everybody living paycheck to paycheck. I know how that shit go. Yeah. So it is what it is. And I ain't no goddamn body. I'm trying to figure why everybody follow me. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody, bro. I ain't no star. I ain't no ball player. I ain't no rich ass nigga.
That ain't what you was telling your victims.
I'm a regular person.
You was telling your victims you was somebody.
So it is what it is. Yeah.
You say you don't know why they making a big deal out of it.
Well, I know why, but because of the wifey, but that shit over with. Yeah, you can't put 2 and 2 together. That's over with now. Am I wrong?
Yeah. I don't know.
Dre say, I don't know.
I don't know what to say no damn on. I really don't.
Oh, you hell, man. You hell, man.
No, when you think you got something, you hear something else, I don't know what to say no more. I'm just neutral. I'm just like, I'm like that night. I'm like that night when you came and got me, and you picked me up and you took me home.
Oh Lord!
And you were sitting in the car. You was in the Bentley, and you drove me all the way home. And you were quiet. And Roy called you, and you said, "Yep, I got him." And you didn't have no comment one way or another, and you dropped me off, and you were just quiet. Cause I'm the same way right now.
Okay. I don't forgot all about that shit. Okay.
Yeah, you came and got me like I asked you to, but you wouldn't ask me this, you wouldn't ask me that. You know, I think you just shocked. You just in a state of shock, and you drove me into the house. That was it.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you was okay. That was good enough for me. As long as you
I got that. I got that.
Yeah, and I probably will.
I gotta stop it, y'all, because y'all roasting Dre in this chat. Here we go with this damn wood story. Didn't I tell y'all the other day something really happened in those woods? Because Dre cannot forget this. This was very memorable to him. And for Buckwheat to come get him out the woods, this really touched his heart. And that's what Buckwheat playing on Dre feelings about. You know, he's planned it to a T, and he know every time Dre bring this story up, that makes him feel like he was a hero at that time. And so I really wonder what Dre was going to try to do while he was in that woods, what he was going through, what his mind was doing. Was he in the woods just crying and slinging snot and acting all wild and crazy and, could contain himself, and Buckwheat had to contain him? And then when they got in the car, Buckwheat didn't say nothing. He just let Dre think about everything. I don't know. But whatever it wasn't nothing good, because Dre keep bringing this up. And yeah, Sherry, he just like Sonya about the hospital story. Every time we turn around, he's giving us this story about the woods. The type of car was irrelevant, Dre, very irrelevant. But they got to flaunt and let him know he had a Bentley. And Buckwheat talking about he's not important and he's not anybody, and it's all because of Shirley and that stuff done died down. Well, you was playing like you was somebody when you was taking advantage of your victim, a victim, sir. Allegedly, you were using that lady's name whenever you was trying to get money from people. Whenever you got ready to scam someone, this is the name that you brought up, and now you don't want to use the name. Now you're not anybody. And Alice said, I heard that story so much, I feel like I was there. Me too, Alice. I feel like I was in the woods with Dre and Buckwheat. Dre must have been running around naked in the woods. I don't know, Sherry. Something was going on in the woods. And Dre was in the enchanted woods. Yes, just peeking. Um, and okay, you guys gonna really hear a little bit about why he was in the woods too, because he's gonna tell us on the next call again about what's going on with those woods. And Pink Global say he's letting him know. I remember when exactly, so he won't forget. And Dre must have really made some serious threats in order for him to be hiding in the woods to get away. And Nesto had to coax him out of it with some cornbread. Is that what he used, Vicky? He used some cornbread. Hell, I don't know what he used. I don't know what book we did, but he's a hero in Dre's eyes. Hey, Miss Boogie Down, thanks for listening. You're in the bushes at work. Okay, girl. That's why I'm here, so I can try to help you guys through your work day. But yeah, these woods was very important to Dre. So let's go ahead and finish. Hear him growling about Buckwheat. I guess that's why they best friends, y'all. I don't know.
But at the time I couldn't feel it. I just wanted to make. I sitting there
Look at
arguing
him.
with the nigga for about 2 hours.
I always want to come up with
trying
a
to
lie.
convince me why I don't need to, what I don't need to do. And I'm trying to say to myself, what the fuck is you talking about? So there was just too much going on with. I know what I needed to do. I couldn't. That shit was some bad suggestions. I couldn't see all that because all that shit was flashing in my head. Because he couldn't see we going to that goddamn storage room. You popping that motherfucker. I look at him, I make sure the man's shit straight till he come home, and you keeping it close to your goddamn, your circle where you ain't got to go far. See, he ain't seen none of that. I seen all that. So the back flashing in my head.
What?
You keeping that nigga in power, and he ain't in here. So he couldn't see what I saw. For that not to happen, but
Hey,
you telling
Eve.
me what I don't need to do. That shit was confusing like a motherfucker to me. It was just confusing. So it was just back and forth.
Right, Eve.
It was just back and forth. And then that shit was flashing when he was trying to
Right,
sell
Pink
me at the
Global.
gas station out there on West Chapel. Oh, you know how he is. Well, yeah, we both know how he is. He's talking about you. We both know how he is. So guess what? We've been dealing with him goddamn 20 some years. You should know how he is. He know how you are too now, nigga. You know how I am. Right. So come on now. You get mad, you want to get tall slick out your mouth. You got to hear what the man got to say. I might get mad. I got to listen what the man got to say. He get mad. He got to listen what I got to say. That was real friendship is. I'm pretty sure you ain't got down Mr. T. Y'all don't agree on everything, right?
Right.
Y'all don't agree on everything now, but it comes to a mutual ground that somebody got to open their eyes up, because everybody don't know everything. So yeah, I got that. I got that. So I was just being patient, man. Stop being so goddamn frustrated, being mad, trying to be angry. And one thing keep in my ear, you say, just don't come out here mad at the world and be angry. I'm working on it because of my situation.
Who you gonna be mad with when you come on? Who you gonna be angry with?
Well, I ain't got no reason to be mad at nothing.
You gonna be mad? You gonna be mad with all the folks that accuse you of doing all the things that you doing? That's who you gonna be mad with? Cause you can't be mad at nobody else. All the folks that say you did this and say you did that, them the folks.
I don't even know.
You gonna be mad with?
I don't even know.
What you mean you don't know them folks? They say you do them.
I don't know them people. I don't know them. If they say if the ones say I did what I did and they say they know me, okay, guess what's gonna do? It's an old slango that Portia said when she was on Instagram. Motherfucker was hating on her so goddamn bad. She said, I'm not gonna block my shit. I want the haters to see everything. She was right. So guess what? I want them to see what God got for me. What he got for me, that's what I'm gonna show.
God,
So
sound
guess
like
what?
God got them
There you go.
bars
Just
for
let
you,
them
sir.
say what they want to say about me. They gonna be still sitting in their bungalow looking crazy with that old ass lady quilt. Yeah.
I always talking about somebody quilt and TV at their damn house. Sit your ass down somewhere. I always talking about folks.
Hey, you asked me.
Oh, they talking about your ass right now too.
I know they talking to me.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing. You know what your name is on YouTube? You know what they call you?
What they call me?
Nasty Nestos.
Guess what? You know why they said that? Because I got it. It's called a Nasty Dealer. That's the name of my motherfucking book. So they heard that on my goddamn conversation. That's what
They say nasty. They say Nasty Nestos.
So what did that supposed to mean?
All your rendezvous allegedly. Let me be clear, because I know they're listening. Allegedly in the buses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be taking place in there. They say you're nasty.
So they must like all that shit for me.
I'm just telling you, they say you're nasty, Nestos.
Okay.
The stuff that you're doing, whatnot. I ain't gonna put no cut on it. You need to hear it the way you did. They say you're nasty.
Hey man, these folks put a spin on everything out here, boy.
Yeah, they say you're nasty.
How many people looking at this shit, man?
Hey, it's trying to keep you updated. Them folks got views. Everybody's tuned in. I mean, you go from one blogger to the next. I keep trying to tell you this. Everybody, you got the main ones. They got it. They break the call down. They dissect it. They stop. They correct it. They correct your grammar. They correct.
At the end of the day, he know why Dre know why we calling him Nasty Nestos, and we ain't calling him Nasty Nestos. We're calling him other name. We did call him Nasty, but they're calling him Nasty-O, Dre. So get it right, okay? And at the end of the day, nobody's calling him Nestos other than you. And the reason why we're calling him Nestos is because of that nasty black bag that he was carrying around. And because his clothes, he said his clothes was smelling that smell because they came out the dryer. So everybody came to the conclusion Nasty Nesto ain't in that tub like he's supposed to be. But I'm going to digress and let them finish up with the conversation. And hey, Jamila, thank you for coming in today.
Correct your wording. They correct how you talk to Shirley. They notice how you talk to Sonya, how you talk to everything. They notice everything. They say you're nasty.
And why you keep saying that?
Okay.
They say my partner is nasty.
How does that make you feel when you're talking like that? How does that make you feel?
I really be want to get my own podcast and just get my own and defend your ass. And I be want to call in sometime and say, put me on camera. Mm-hmm. Who is you? Everybody want to know who is Dre. Who is Dre? So the picture of the perception that they have of me on one blog, that's not me. Gay and all that old stuff right there, whatever. But I really be want to just be like, y'all know what, y'all don't, but I can't do that because, you got to prove yourself first, whatever. And answer and set all that stuff. Because half the time they don't know what they be talking about. They be piecing shit together. Right now they trying to piece Panay relationship and Cherry relationship together. That shit is so old. They talking about that now. Yeah. They piecing that together now. Oh, so this is Panay. Oh, so now the counter business in the Amalan. So they trying to piece Ebony together. Oh, so they went to the same hairstylist. Oh, that stuff is so old. I just be it's crazy to me.
What?
Yeah. He traveled from here. He traveled from there. He brought this. But I can't. I really don't. I do want to answer the question, but I don't want to try to incriminate my part. I say, y'all, I mean, I really do, but I just have to be like Sonya said, just turn a blind ear to that stuff. Don't even watch that stuff sometimes. But once you put it in your phone, it already links back up. It follows you, tracks you, or whatever, algorithm or whatever they calling it now.
The
as soon as I hit Google right now, I can hit Google right now on my phone right now. Watch this right here. I can go to YouTube right now.
And he gonna be in the algorithm.
And hit home. No.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Rise. What's really going on? Nesto's Buckhead. What's going on? 2023. Scroll down again. Nesto and Shirley. Is Shirley Strawberry an enabler? Scroll down again. Sonya, plot twist. Sonya coming out of the blues. Scroll down again. You all over the place. All over the place. They got DJ Envy. Okay, there goes Steve. But Ernest jail call September 23. Got you with the gray beard on. You know what I'm saying? Ernest Williams. I'm back. I'm back to talk about Shirley Strawberry. I mean, the whole news feed. Whole news feed. You know, whole news feed.
Okay.
And those from different bloggers.
Okay. Well,
Continue to watch. Shirley Strawberry and Nasty Nesto. Nasty Nesto.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe.
Okay. So Dre said he was thinking about getting his own podcast and going on there to defend his partner. Well, Dre, why you didn't do that? Why you just in everybody's bushes listening to all the negativity, and then you're going back and reporting to your friend what the negative comments are and what everybody is saying about him. And then some of the stuff you believe in and some of it you're not believing. So I just think you want to hear it also. And just you need to just go ahead and admit to your boy you intrigued like everybody else is intrigued. And so while you playing like everything is in the algorithm, some of these content creators ain't in the algorithm. Okay, so you have to put their name in there to go find and search the channel. And I feel like that's what you've been doing because you want to try to keep up with the story as much as possible, sir. And at the end of the day, you in these YouTube streets deep. You were in these YouTube streets deep like everybody else was, and you probably still is in these YouTube streets. But you know, you're trying to act like it's disgusting you, but you're disgusting by even telling him. This man is in, and he think it's everything is all funny because he think he's a star. You know, this is really intriguing to him also, and he really feel like he gonna make some money off of this. And at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to be able to make any money because I think he's, you know, in my opinion, and allegedly, and like I said, innocent until proven guilty. But I think Buddy going to be proven guilty on some of these charges. And I don't think he's going to be making no movies, books, or nothing no time soon. So Sunshine say Nesto is disgusting. He's so excited about Dre telling him what YouTube is calling him. Yeah, they both think it's cute. That's why Dre said it like he's saying it. Right. And, you know, Dre really idolized Buckwheat for whatever reason. This is his idol right here. Sunshine say that nasty, funky bag. Right. That's why we're calling them nasty because of that black bag with the liquid LV in it. That's what we're calling them nasty for. But I guess, you know, everybody got their own interpretation of why we're calling them nasty. Jennifer said they both like how it sounds. Oh, they do. They getting a kick out of this, Jennifer. And Eve has many faces. Say we don't correct. We simply point out the obvious. Right now, I mark him when he say something wrong, just like I'm marking Dre when he talking about algorithm, because you're trying to tell this story, and so you need to, you know, look in the dictionary, learn how to spell sound these words out, Dre, if you can't sound them out. So Sherry say Dre was getting a thrill out of this mess also. Yeah, he sound like, you know, he sound just like a content creator. You might as well go ahead and go on YouTube and tell his story. And so Jennifer say because they've been nasty together in some form or fashion. I believe so too, Jennifer. I wholeheartedly believe Dre been on that RV bus, getting a barber shop in the show. Dre was smart not to start a podcast to defend his boo-boo, because he would be running back out of the woods crying. Right. Because nobody's going to be nice to you on social media. And like I said, you guys, this is Jamila's page, and go check her channel out too. And oh, you're welcome, Jamila. Sunshine say your friend ain't shit. Yes, we are discussing his trifling ass, and we are. And at the end of the day, Dre, if you didn't want to hear all of this, why are you still in these YouTube streets listening to all of this? If everybody's so negative, and everybody crucifying your partner. Why would you? I wouldn't want to listen to somebody crucify my friend like this. If my friend was in trouble and everybody was talking about my friend, I wouldn't want to listen to that crucifixion. I wouldn't even sit here and listen to this mess. Especially if I felt like my friend was innocent and wasn't guilty of these charges that we're talking about. And Sunshine say, Dre, please, and you do, a blind ear, right, Alice. And Vicky said, all right, keep listening to Sonya, that part. And Scorpio Mama said he want to capitalize off his friend. He does. And I've always told you guys, I felt like that Dre is who he is, and Buckwheat has that charisma. So I feel like Buckwheat was getting women for Dre, and some of them Dre took advantage of, and some of them he didn't, because Dre just seemed like the type that he's just real serious and business oriented, and maybe he don't have that softer side to him, and maybe that's why he admired Buckwheat, because Buckwheat is able to finagle his way to high value women, and Dre wish he had that kind of swag that his buddy have. And Sunshine say all you have to do is subsidize Dre. Uh, uh I know you're saying trying to saying unsubscribe, but you're saying it the way he said unsubside Dre. Dre called it describe, Sunshine. So he just have to undescribe is what he need to do. I hope Dre has figured out that there's no such thing as turning a blind ear by now. Right, Alice? He don't want to turn no blind ear anyway. He want to hear all, just like we're listening to this gossip. He want to listen to it too, Alice. We following this story, and the whole crew is following this story just like we are. They're just not coming out and saying it. And anytime any content creator say anything about this story, you have a lot of people in the bushes, and them people that's in the bushes, that's Buckwheat. Some of them people in the bushes, is Buckwheat's crew, in my opinion. And since y'all in the bushes, Dion, Dre, and Lamont, and Lil Scooter, can y'all go ahead and subscribe to my channel? And could y'all like the video so that I can get my credit for talking about you guys? I appreciate that, since y'all gonna be in the bushes listening. And Jennifer say that is sad for Dre if he's looking up to this food. I believe he is though, Jennifer. And Kimmy say if Dre had started a channel, Little Scooter would have exposed all her lies. Right. And I feel like if he would have started a channel, Dre would have gave us a lot of tea that we don't even know anything about that could possibly prosecute him. So just like somebody said a while ago, it was a good thing that he didn't do that. We would have been okay with it because we would have got the tea, but it wouldn't have been good for Buckwheat. And Nesto said, I'm a star. Yeah, he think he'll star. Hey, Janice, thanks for joining us. And so Pink Global say Dre is chasing his 15 minutes of messy starness. He is. And that's why I come here talk to Buckwheat on his phone, because at this point everybody know that these calls are on the YouTube streets, but yet and still they still call this guy and talk to him so that they can. I think all of them are really trying to get 5 minutes of fame off of Buckwheat's back, and he haven't figured that out yet. And all Buckwheat trying to do is just dry beg for some commissary money from him. Pink Global say, girl, you telling it. Thank you, Pink Global. Hey, Keisha Marie, thanks for being here. Hey, to you, Leo lady. Yeah, that's okay. You can always roll it back, sis. Hey, Jackson Tabasco, thanks for being here today. And Cross Country Cruisers say, oh my gosh, turning a blind ear. That would never happen. Muffin say, I think Dre really thought Nesto was legit. Well, you'll hear on this second call, Muffin, what do you think? Okay, because what it is he, you know how it is when you have your friends and you just hope for the best for them, and that's what he's doing, wishful thinking. Okay, because he knows a possibility that his buddy is guilty. He know this dude ain't legit. Hey, Reef and Muff's mom, thanks for being here. I appreciate your support, sis. And hey, Real, you said you didn't realize I was on. I'm sorry. Well, I put a post up, Real, and I did the thumbnail a couple hours to try to give you guys some time. And Pink Global say hit the like button. Yeah, please. Hey, Patty, thanks for being here. And let's see what else you guys are saying. So Vicky say, Dre was chasing his 15 minutes, but his whorish ways caught up with him. Yeah, he even got him a woman out of this saga. Okay. So everybody got their own agenda of why they're talking to Buckwheat. Yeah, they're his friends, but they all want their 5 or 15 minutes of fame, in my opinion. And they're getting what they can out of this. Lamont is the only one that haven't capitalized that I know of so far. Hey, Texas Toy, thanks for being here today. Appreciate you showing up, sis. Jennifer said he still think Nesto is legit. I guess y'all. I don't know where y'all getting that from. Hey, Jet Black, good afternoon, everybody. She's saying, um, Dre know this dude ain't legit, but he do know that he came up with a lot of stuff. He understand that, and he see him balling, but he also see that he's not getting out either, and that's why he have all these questions. So don't let Dre fool you, because on the cool. Hey Al, thank you for Al Diva. Thanks for being here today. On the cool, Dre really is low key trying to question but we're trying to figure out what he know and really trying to fish for information. And that's just my opinion of why Dre doing what he doing. So he ain't all that innocent in my eyesight. Really being a snake, if you ask me. I really feel like he's being a snake at this point. So let's listen to the second call, because this is the same day that they're doing this call. And both of these calls are linked in my description if you want to hear the calls without my commentary, without me talking through it. Hold on one second. Let me share the screen. And let me highlight some more. Y'all got some more comments coming up. Reef and Muff's mom say he probably wish he stopped with the scamming when he got with Shirley Strawberry, but okay to keep dick dashing. Yeah, dick or dashing. Yeah, exactly. So it's okay for him to do all of that, but just don't do nothing to go to jail, Buckwheat. Jennifer said, yeah, he knows that fool is guilty of something because but he still trusts him for some reason. I think he felt an obligation to him, Jennifer, because he went and got him out the woods. The woods was very important to Dre. That touched his heart. Okay, he'll never forget that as long as he live, in my opinion. And Petty Patty said Dre said some slick stuff to Nesto in recent calls. He have. On all of the calls, he say slick shit to him, Petty Patty. All of the calls, he throws some slickness in them. And Scorpio Obama say Dre hoping they don't come for his butt. Well, I don't think they're gonna come from Dre because Dre, in my opinion, Dre haven't done anything. If they come for anybody, I feel like Lamont would be implicated more than Dre would, allegedly. If anybody else get implicated in his story, even possibly Dion, because I wholeheartedly feel like his daddy gave him some of them vehicles that he didn't own. And Jennifer saying the way Dre whines when he speaks to Nesto is sickening. Yeah. Yeah, they have a weird relationship to be men. They not no Tarzan men. You can best believe that. Texas Toy said Nesto would make sure Dre never forget those woods. He won't. Texas Toy, Dre is the one who keep bringing up these woods, not Buckwheat. Now Buckwheat just come up with a new lie every time Dre bring the woods up of why he did what he did, because he also makes sure that he did it because it was the best interest of Dre and that he saved his life that day, or saved his freedom, or whatever he saved for him that day. I don't know what it was, but he saved something for him, because Dre definitely keep telling this story. Men stick together more than women, fam. Yeah, they do. And they'll be together no matter what they buddy do. They'll uphold everything that they friends do. A lot of women won't, but men do that. Their relationship is way stronger than what a woman's relationship is, because us as women, we'll judge each other. We judge each other. And but if we've been friends a long time, like I've been friends with some people, all of my life, because they're related to me. And two of my best friends are my family. And then I have another best friend that I went to elementary school with. But all of my friends, I've been friends with them for over 50 years. And so we don't went through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we don't seen each other go through a lot. And I wholeheartedly feel like we're gonna be friends until the end. But I do call my friends out and they call me out, though. We don't uphold each other wrongness. That's one thing we don't do with each other.
This video.
Hey, Jay Blake, thanks for joining us.
contains 2 calls between Ernesto and Dre. These 2 calls were made on November 16, 2023, the same day as the last call you heard. If you remember, Nesto asked Dre how it makes him feel when people call him Nasty Nesto. Take a listen.
They like this name too, y'all.
You're funny, man. You funny. You just making me.
Yeah, so I be wanting to answer your question. How that make me feel? It makes me feel. What's the word I need to use? I got to make sure because I know I'm being recorded. It makes me. Here's the thing. I've been knowing you a long time. I know you, but now some of the things that I'm hearing, I don't know you. If that's true, and I be like, oh, that's messed up. And I say to myself, I'm just like a fan that's watching this too. If he did that, that's fucked up. And I'll be the first to tell you that's fucked up.
Well, y'all just heard from Dre's mouth. He said he's a fan also. So everybody was saying that they feel like Dre idolized Buckwheat. Well, here it is. He's telling you right, it's coming straight from the horse's mouth. He said that he's a fan. He believes some of the things, if it's true. Well, he said he don't believe everything, but some of the things he don't know about. And it's messed up if it's true of what Buckwheat did. So let's continue to hear what Dre think about his buddy.
And you dead ass wrong, Ernest. But then some of it, I listen at, and I keep listening because you know me, I dissect things. I be like, no.
Yeah.
Kids and stuff like that. He's very respectable with kids and stuff like that. And he got daughters of his own. I don't believe that. He don't have to have no picture, or whatever, allegedly, in his phone. You know what I'm saying? He got a mouthpiece, give a gab, whether they like it or not. He can, if he got...
Yes, sir.
Hold on, chill out.
I don't mean to keep stopping it, but kudos to Dre for doing the following all the YouTube guidelines allegedly. I appreciate that, Dre. Makes my keep me in the algorithm so I won't get no strikes.
Of course, I got it. I mean, just keep it at 100 if I can. This man ain't got the bag for no pussy. I ain't pay for no pussy. He never have.
Never have.
And he ain't never put no gun to nobody's head and made them say swipe this and do that. Now, if you talk them and what, that's different. But forcing somebody to do something, I don't know that side of you.
Exactly.
So that's the part that be throwing me off. Like, huh? No, he don't have to do that. Whether you like it or not, he ain't never had no problem with no woman, period. I'm not saying there's no disrespect to Shirley. I'm not trying to put your business out there, but even before Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
I've been knowing you 30 years before Shirley.
Right.
So that's the part that I don't get. I do want to tell that. You ain't got to do all that. And half of y'all saying what y'all wouldn't do, and you ain't going to tolerate this. Probably you don't know what you'll do.
This is true.
We ain't gonna go
in the woods. You pulled up and that got not gonna found them and them jeans on.
Hold them up. Listen, Linda, it's a lot of things we know what we ain't gonna do. And one thing we ain't gonna do is go run in the woods and try to take ourselves out or want to take somebody else out. So I know for a fact I'm not gonna do that. But I will keep listening.
On it that got doggone blazer, gray cut, and eating 5-star. You don't know what you would have said.
This is true.
But they keep dogging Shirley out talking about this and talking about that, and I don't be liking that either, because she fell in love with you.
Absolutely.
So, but she got to be this, she got to be that, she got to be done, she got to be this and that. That's the part that I don't like. And it's all black people, no white folk. It's all black. It's all of us. There's no white folks. All of us. Eat this shit up.
Now, what difference does it make if these people are black or white? And I got some news. Extra PSA. Shay is what you're calling these people. So I guess you're making her black at this point, but Shay is not black. She's the one who put these calls out. Okay, Dre. So make sure you get it right, sir, while you're telling Buckwheat the story.
Female, women.
Women.
What?
That's all it is. When you look at the bloggers and when you look at their pictures, that's all it is.
It's all
And I'm gonna tell
women.
you something else too that I've noticed too.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably gonna get me for saying this too. I don't care. And I'm looking at these females that hosting these shows and hosting these bloggers. I don't know all their names right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. My partner wouldn't even mess with y'all. He wouldn't even mess with y'all on a bad day. Cause y'all not his kind.
Hey, Looney Tunes. And we wouldn't mess with him on a bad day. We don't want
So
your partner.
they sitting at the house, hey, but you don't want to put your picture up. You keep putting cartoon characters up. What you look like? They chubby, they fat, they thick. It's not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But they want to criticize you and criticize Shirley and criticize everybody else. But they sit at the goddamn house trying to get some likes and stuff, and you ain't all that either.
Exactly. He loving all
So
of
look
it.
at her. I'd be like, wow. So that's why I have to calm. I have to calm down. I really do. Now, they trying to do entertainment. They trying to put this out there, and they trying to put it like that. Now they got some of them. There's one or two of them out there. I do like to listen to that because they keep it mutual. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, well, now you know this, and girl, he you know, it's kind of strange now since he's been in there so long. Now all of a sudden now charges come out. What happened to the bad checks? Why they talking about the bad checks no more? See, that's something to think about because that's what it was all about at first, the checks, money, con info. So they ain't talking about the checks no more. That's irrelevant.
But they dismissed that. Did you know that, right?
I know. Yeah. So now the subject is now, every time you make bond, oh, now they saying he did this. So first it was about this and about that. He ain't paid the bills, he ain't do this. They ain't talking about that no more. They talking about these supposed to be pictures that's not even a full picture. That's supposed to be a portion of a picture that's on your phone. Like one girl said, get the lawyer to do forensics, pull the guy doggone file, find out where the picture came from, and see that he sent it or somebody sent it to him. That's all you got to do. They got lawyers for that. See, I like when they talk like that. Yeah, if you really want to know, this is true. If it's a female, if it's a child, if it's a grown woman, get somebody to pull her. They got specialists for that. And she right.
That's right.
Oh, no, he's a pedophile. He's this. And he got a child, and you can't even see the child. That's the part when I be want to call in and say, no. Now, if you was a sugar dad or whatnot, whatever I tell you, yeah. But 19, 20-year-old, he ain't never had to do that. Never.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying this because I'm your friend. I'm saying this because this is what I know. Because I've been around you. So now, I don't buy the pictures. They're going to have to show me with you with it, with a tape, and for me to believe it. And then I ain't going to believe it then because I'm going to have to get it from you because I'm going to have to ask you face to face, did you do that?
Oh, absolutely. You already know. I ain't even got to be in your face. You already know.
So it's just, it get, man, yeah, it can get overwhelming at times. And then them folks be calling your buddy this and your buddy that. See, you know, and a lot of folks, I have got some phone calls, but them folks that you know that I know, a lot of them don't be on that like that. Some of them do know. But like my sister, for instance, like Felicia, you probably don't remember Felicia. But my sister, you know, you remember Felicia? Okay, there you go. Right. You know, how Ernest doing? She said, he doing okay. And she said, yeah, they got him out there, but half that stuff, they don't believe either. Not about them kids and all that other stuff like that. So nobody believe that. I've never seen that side of him. My sister said the same thing too. He just don't seem like that type of person with the kids and pictures and stuff.
Right.
Now we all know you got a mouth out. You know, we all know you like women. We all know you like nice things. That's just who you is.
That's who I am.
On somebody else's dime.
Now how you go about getting it, that's your business.
But I ain't abusive. I'm not doing none of that shit.
But see, the bloggers and the people out here don't know that because.
Okay, Buckwheat just eating this up. I mean, he's just co-signing everything that Dre is saying. He love it when his buddy, when his buddy prop him up. He loves that. That's just tickling his heart. And they just sitting here co-signing each other on all this madness and all this craziness. And you know, Buckwheat loving every minute of it. Every minute of it, he's eating it all up.
Because when what you call them, YouTube or bloggers or whatever their profession is,
You got it right.
when they get a panel,
Buckwheat said you
like
got it right.
there's one of them that do it. I can't think of her name. She'll have about 5 or 6 women on there. They all call in. It's like a chat line, and they be asking questions as they playing your video. Then them haters that come in now that don't been hurt, don't been abused, don't probably had a man that do way worse than what you done. But I don't see why Shirley couldn't have picked up on this. And I don't see why Shirley couldn't have picked up. Because if that was me, I would have did this. There's nowhere in the world he would have been.
Hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. Put it in the chat if y'all had a man that did worse than Buckwheat. Y'all put it in the chat if y'all had a scammer husband that mistreated women, took everybody money, took advantage of everybody that he came in contact with. Please put that in the chat, and we're gonna pray for y'all. If y'all had a husband and y'all was in this type of situation, we would definitely pray for you. If y'all ran into anybody, I haven't never ran into anybody that's close to this buster, okay? And that's why I'm so intrigued with this story. I've never met anybody like this, okay? I've met some people that committed some crimes, right? I've seen people steal things. I've seen people avoid warrants. I've seen people that ran away from the cops that wouldn't go and report. I've seen people on probation, but I ain't never seen nobody that took advantage of innocent people like this. And while you're talking about it's all black people that's talking about you, Buckwheat. Well, it's black people who Buckwheat took advantage of, Dre. While you're sitting here trying to defend your boy took advantage of the black community. So how are all these victims going to recoup their money that he took from them? How do you know that he didn't take their last? What condition did he leave these people in after he finagled his way through their pocketbook, Dre? And so you're sitting up here trying to defend him, and you don't know what the paperwork say. All you're doing is listening to all these different content creators. And when you said somebody said that, oh, okay, he been in jail too long, that's because you've been on Silverback's channel, okay? Because she the only one that's gonna uphold him like this. The rest of the content creators, we're being real. We're reading paperwork. We're reading documents. We're reading text. Once again, y'all writing this script, and we're just reporting on it.
They had my I was finding it. I'm like, yeah. But you can tell they're angry, they mad.
Right.
And it'd be funny.
And first of all, I wasn't handling no finances. What the hell are they talking about?
Well, no. So they don't answer the question. Don't answer it because you're feeding off on the stuff that they saying. Right. I'm just telling you what they be saying. So don't. Right. Because see, we probably giving them by me and you. We would give them the real true answer that what they seeking for or what they looking for.
Right.
They call me in thinking based on what they think they know what they wouldn't do.
Right, big.
Okay. And I'm so proud of talking about Shirley. I don't know what to do. I really am. I don't like that either.
Right, Scorpio, mom.
Leave that woman alone.
And you should.
Yeah. Let her deal with what she got to deal with. And she's a sister. And he's a sister talking about another sister.
And he a brother that took advantage of other sisters.
That's what's messed up.
And that's
you got the guys calling in too. Some of them, not as much as the women though. You have more women calling in than guys. They want to chime in and put their little 2 cents in too. And sit your bitch ass down some damn well.
Jennifer.
Wow.
And you probably out here, and then they act like they've been in church and Sunday school all their life and don't walk the straight line like they ain't never done nothing in their life either.
Didn't I tell y'all I don't even go to the church house? And yeah, I done been to Sunday school before. And yeah, I done been to the church house before. But that ain't what I've been saying on my live. I ain't never heard no content creator said that they was just holier than thou. Alice is an inspiration content creator. She have a lot of inspiration on her channel. But even she tell us the mistakes that she's made in life. So nobody ain't walking around here like they Jesus, Dre. Okay? So quit with all of the cap because you're getting on my nerves at this point. And you piss me off to highest level of positivity listening to this call.
This is true. This This is true.
This is true.
So
This
let me
is
be
true.
clear on this telephone. Yes, I do know you. I mean, allegedly,
Listen,
until you
this
get
fool.
proven guilty. But now, whatever. If it's, I'm gonna be the first one just like them. If they find evidence and you did it, then you already know you ain't new to this game. You done been down this road plenty of times before. If you get caught, you get caught. You gotta do what you gotta do. We done been there, done that. Same thing with me.
So it's
Ain't
still
no need to
okay.
cry now. You gotta do what you gotta do.
So it's still
If
okay.
you didn't do it, then so be it. But you already know while you're in there, you're gonna get accused of doing it.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
You already know that.
This is true.
But it's just them folks that just don't know. They're just calling in from California, from all these different states, chiming in, just speaking. That's it.
Now they bringing Panay name in. Yeah, because she done put that shit out there. I know she did. Because she looking for some kind of extra shit.
Don't give them too much information, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give them too much information.
Yeah.
Because see, the stuff that you're getting ready to say, the video that I watched last night, that's what they doing now. Yeah, the video. I mean, not the video, but the YouTube thing. That's what they trying to figure out the relationship between Shirley, Panay. Why is Sheridan now hanging with Panay now over there, her shop and all that? So they trying to they piecing all the video together now, trying to figure out. Yeah, they are. I heard it last night. Oh, so she must have introduced. Y'all know they might have been going through the same hairstylist. And if Panay introduced her the evidence being handed to Shirley, she dead ass wrong. So now they trying to put stuff together. They're trying to put together. I already know. I was there at the shop.
Yeah.
When you first introduced me to shop, I was there. I was at the shop. I was there. I met both of them.
Yeah.
That's why I said I didn't want to get in there and sit there. It didn't happen like that.
Yeah.
But they trying to piece it together, buddy. They trying to piece it together. I hope you do get found innocent and clear all charges and get you a book deal or get you a movie made out of this and get you a couple of millions and it's legit. Because I already know you're going to cut the guy doggone fool. I already know that. And then come back 2 or 3 years from now and be like get you and talk about everything that went on and see what they say now and see who's going to jump on your bandwagon if anybody jump on it.
Yeah.
They become asking for a damn job.
Yeah, you're right.
And I know they probably saying Drake's full of shit. Drake just as naive and dumb as him.
Yes.
What?
They jail buddies. I'm sure when they see this video. But let me tell you something else I noticed too.
Right, Jay.
And one of the bloggers said last night, they pick and choose the videos that the jail calls that they want to play too. They ain't playing all of them. See, the ones that ain't got no substance to it, they try to get the ones that's messy that they can twist and turn.
Right.
Because a lot of me in your jail calls talking about positive stuff ain't being aired, ain't being played.
No, they ain't doing that.
I ain't heard them.
Wow.
I ain't heard them. Now, if I sit here and say something and they think it's something that they want to hear, they'll put that on there tomorrow.
Damn.
That's what I do notice. Since we've been talking. A lot of them ain't came out.
No, they ain't putting nothing positive out.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing positive to put out, y'all.
But if you get a chance and it cross your mind, I would like to just check in, Sherry. Just check on it. Not for me now, just for health.
Sunshine.
No.
But now, I thought about that even before you said that. I wanted to do that because I don't want her to think. I heard her on one of the videos that she made a statement and said all of this is on her. And the lawyers and stuff, and then if you made bond, it's gonna be on me. Cause she said,
"Man, Dre been in these YouTube streets deeper than I've been in these YouTube streets. Dre giving me tea about what the bloggers say, okay? And I thought I heard all of the bloggers talk about Buckwheat, but baby, Dre been in everybody's chat, okay? Real further than knee deep.
And I didn't, and it is." Yeah. No, not Shirley.
Right.
on one of the bloggers. They got one of y'all phone calls, but she's talking about the lawyers or whenever you're supposed to be doing the money. And Shirley made a statement, and just I guess everybody in the world know that what you call it, stand for the lawyers. Shirley,
Sure.
award fan for them. They know that.
Hey,
So when Shirley made the statement and said everything was on her, that she was running out of money or whatnot, whatever, they're going to take that and run with that. That she ain't got no car right now, she needs transportation. That's headline news in the blogging.
Okay.
That they're talking about.
But I don't understand why they ain't got that ad that you got. Why is that not headline news?
No, right.
Right.
But look at what she done been through, or look what she's going through, and that's fine. And all because she's helping her husband. That's what they don't like.
I got you.
Prior to you, she had all that.
All that.
Quiet as kept. Had all that.
This is true.
Jesus. I don't know. I'm just glad when you get up about this goddamn shit. I'm telling you now, I really do.
It's coming, man. It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. We just got to keep living, man. It's coming. I got some.
I pray for you. Yeah, I pray for you. I ask God it. And he already know.
He know.
If he's innocent, clean. When you get him out of there, you're gonna have to cover him.
Absolutely.
Don't know about it, but you know. You need to deal with him, and he know too.
And he know.
Right.
He knows. He definitely knows. Well, you know what? Like I said, like due time. It took some time for you to see and listen and do your due diligence, how you do your thing, and open your eyes up because the people doing it for you. You look past the bullshit. You gotta look at the bullshit. You're good.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Now this is what I want to ask you, and I'm gonna ask this because I heard some statements that I didn't too tough care for, and it concerned me. And I understand when you got the news the other day, you said that you just want to.
Dre finna question his partner again, y'all. He finna be messy. Here we go.
Right now, you want to just make you cry or feel like your world is coming, you ain't gonna never get out. Okay, I got all that. And what they're trying to do, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
I heard you say that. Now, I just need to hear from you as your buddy.
Right, real.
Bloggers, as your real true friend that I've been knowing. Whatever goes on or whatever come out of this, you gonna. I know you're gonna come through this shit, right? That's the part that I don't want to be worried about.
Me too, Tech.
You can cry all you want to. You can go walk the yard, and that's what we do, and get this, go lift some weights or whatever, get the frustration out. Right. I'm talking about giving up and all that other stuff right there.
Right, E.
Right. Well, here's the thing. I'm not giving up. I don't have that kind of feeling. It's just sometimes, my mouth gets sewed up right now. You ever seen that movie called Getting Out, right? Seen that movie Getting Out?
Yeah.
Where the black dude was getting trapped by the white lady, and she was the white, and he couldn't, and the people couldn't talk because they had hypnotized him, and their true self couldn't come out. That's how I was feeling. Am I feeling like that now? No, I'm seeing towards the end now, and more coming that God is showing me the light. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you're trying to, I can't. Sometimes you gotta be prideful. Prideful will kill you too. And on top of that is the devastation that somebody put a title on me like that, and knowing God, no, that's not my MO. I don't give a damn about anything else. But as I done did all that time before for somebody to do, and then I know the rules, that was the part that, damn, this is how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die for something that's not my MO. You think it just took me everything in my power to call you, to tell you what they charge me with.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to.
Right, Scorpio mama.
It's like a death call to me.
You
know what I'm saying? But I had to call you because you're my buddy. I had to call you and tell you what these folks were doing to me. So it just yeah. But I'm better now. I'm not taking no medication. I'm not seeing no psychiatrist. I'm not broke down like that. No, I'm not broke down like that because see, I got to keep. Listen, what I want to say is that news like that shit would have you so fucked up.
Hey, Thriving,
It's
go
like
glow with Joe.
me being a woman and a child of mine got killed, and she don't know why the baby got killed.
I got you.
Me too,
It's
Sherry.
that.
I'm with you. I feel you. I went through the similar thing through my divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
When they saying I was stalking, I was a stalker, and I was a threat to her, and I was dangerous, and
What?
they didn't know who I was no more. I don't know if he's gonna kill me or not.
So Drake telling us the tea about him. They said he was a stalker, he was a threat, and they were in danger. So that's why come him and his buddy good friends, because they said some of the same things about Buckwheat, that he was a threat to society. Okay, and that's why they got him locked up in there, because and there's some family members that he can't be around, and like 99 other people he can't be around, and so so they do have similar characteristics. So that's the reason why they're friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Huh? I've been with you 15, 20 years. But no. I got it. But what I'm saying was, she knew the deal. You knew the deal. But that white man, the DA that was trying to prosecute me, that was trying to get a case, he didn't know the deal. That's a picture that he's playing.
Right.
All the difference was between your situation and mine, I was out here and I was able to fight it from out here. Right. I went in there. I had to go to different lawyers to try to fight it.
Right.
Because they were destroying my character too. Yeah, nigga was cutting the food because I was hurt a little bit. I might have said some things or whatnot, whatever. But in that courtroom, that shit he was talking about, no. Then you lying on me too?
Yeah, I remember them folks calling you out. I remember when they called you boss and everything.
Yeah. Then now you trying to say I'm a convicted felon with a firearm. Now the law overruled everything. He's going back for this. That ain't my daddy gone. And it was. Yeah. But I had to fight it.
Yeah, to fight it.
Okay, so Dre was in the woods with his daddy gun. Y'all heard that, right? Okay. It came out of his mouth, not mine. But, you know, once again, y'all writing this script. We just listening to it.
Had to fight it.
They put the motherfucker all the way in your lap, like you finna go all the way ham.
So, all the way. Talking about my fingerprints was on it and everything. Oh, he had it. He was going to kill her that night. He was out there in Powder Springs. What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see what she cheated. I did, but I didn't have no gun in my hand. The lawyer sent it off and filed for the fingerprints and whatnot, whatever. And the fingerprints not on that gun at all.
But that's what the DA said.
Right.
Right, that's what the DA said, but I didn't give up.
Right.
And the right lawyer, the right fighter, I did. And it cost me too for being, well, let's be clear, my stupidity should have sat out some damn well.
Well, I'm going to say this right here. All that stupidity I got right here is trying to help somebody, and them people know who they are, and I guarantee you they're fucked up right now. And I know they're fucked up right now.
Right, Miss Boogie down.
Damn, man. You know what? That motherfucker did take his time to help me. So guess what? Let that be known as well on the statement. And motherfucker know that. So I'm not going to sit here and twist myself and say, oh, man, I should. No, sometimes, you know, some people are cold-blooded. Man, fuck no people. Let people figure shit out on their own. You need people. Sometimes you need people to goddamn make success go. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You can't do it all by yourself. You kill yourself.
Well, I tell you what. Actually, I was going to tell you this.
Hey, champion.
I don't know. You don't piss off somebody. I don't know who you don't piss off.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know who want to see you out the way. And listen at me carefully. I don't know if you pissed off somebody or not, but they're on the outside looking in. Right.
Yes, Pink Global.
I don't know who you don't piss off or who you don't promise something and didn't give it to. These second rail charges that they're trying to say that you done, and these statements, these serious and sexual assault charges, that's some cold shit right there. That's just like us being in there being labeled as a boy or punk, and we know how we don't want that tag on us then. I don't want my family talking about I was in there doing this and doing that, because that's not what I was doing.
That's right.
So if that's not true, and you don't went down there and made some statements or done told some folks, and now I got that white man listening to try to bring this against him. I'm gonna plant this in his phone to make it seem like he's doing this. That's a cold move right there, boy. Whoever doing that, if it's true, they trying to get rid of your ass. The damage is done.
Well, here's the thing. It's only one person two people trying to make this.
Vicky, here come the live, Vicky.
I'm gonna leave it just like that.
Okay. No. Don't say no name. Let them figure it out. I'm just saying to myself. Okay, all the other stuff, the little check and didn't pay for the car. Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, making moves doing it. But this second way, I don't know who that is or what would possess them if it's not true for them to do that. Now, if it's true and they defending themselves and you did that, I'm gonna tell you, buddy, you fucked up. You did that wrong. If you did that, allegedly, let's be clear. If you did all that and you them, okay, I'm gonna tell you, your partner, you did this goddamn wrong.
Okay.
And what the hell you gonna do that for? You don't need to do that. You never had to do that.
Thank you.
I'm saying allegedly, so I just want to make sure when if they hear this. Well, Dre said he did it. No, Dre didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that this second real thing, that's serious right there.
No, it is.
And they talking about they got statements and all that, and I'm just
where's the statements at? I ain't seen no statements.
I don't know, Nesto. They'll tell you what they say. Allegedly, these folks don't went and found. If they saying you did it, somebody had to make a statement somewhere. I don't know where it come from.
I'm gonna say it just like this here. I ain't gonna talk no more. I can't talk no more.
Okay, don't talk. No. Right. If the pictures are false, why are they saying this in your phone on your laptop? Which one is it? Is it his laptop or is it got doggone cell phone? Is it a teenager or is it a little high school girl? Which one is it?
Right. Well,
Dre think he's slick. He act like he's trying to defend his partner, but he actually trying to get some tea from his partner also. On the cool, he actually is questioning Buckwheat to trying to see, what answer he can get out of him. But also he's trying to act like he's appalled also. But he's appalled, but he still keep asking these questions. And then allegedly, so at the end of the day, he's questioning his buddy also.
I don't do that.
No. I'm just no. And this this animal thing too. That took me for a loop too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be around animals. What animals? I don't even like dogs.
Right, Al.
He ain't got a fish aquarium in his house. He don't even have no. Well, what you mean you can't be around animals? I ain't ever known you to be with a woman that had a dog. If she did, you didn't want him in your goddamn car. You couldn't got that dog. He couldn't ride back there.
You remember that?
You got that? I remember it. Now, dog, where you going? Me and the dog. No, the dog ain't going. He said, like, hell, you gonna put that motherfucker in the killer. So what do you mean you can't be around animals?
Hey, virtuous.
I'm confused on that one too.
Now, Texas Star Sheridan ain't in this call.
That shit was funny right there, boy. Hey, man. Yeah, you know me. You definitely know me, bro.
That's the part that I can't wait when me and you talk. I need to know where is this shit coming from? Yeah. And these DAs that's trying to get a win and trying to move on to the next to be a judge or assistant judge or however rank. If that's what you got to do to get promoted, dude, goddamn, I don't need to move up like that. Give me.
Okay, who in law enforcement in this chat? I know Bank says she listening in the bushes, but any job that I ever had or any job that I know other people have had, they do, especially law enforcement. Even Shan and Bank both told us, you have to take tests. You have to make. Matter of factly, I have my best friend is in law enforcement. She had to take all kind of tests and certifications in order to move up. They don't just move you up because you solved the case. Okay, if that's the case, everybody that solve a cold case that's 20 and 40 and 50 years old because they have been solving these cold cases, those people should be lieutenant at this point. So stop with the cap, Dre. Stop with the cap.
Need the facts. You need the evidence. And I'm going to prosecute your goddamn ass if this is what you done, allegedly.
Thank you,
For just to
Scorpio
make up
Mama.
some shit because somebody done brought me and they ain't got nothing.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Thank you,
You're tired
Global
of hearing
Tail
about
Link
your record
Lady.
when you were 18, 19 years old. Okay, and what's new? And
Thank you.
what I got to do with 2023? And
Yeah.
It's got
You
everything to
catching
do
on.
with it.
Yeah, you catching on.
ain't nobody caught on. I've been caught on. I just ain't saying
It's
nothing.
called repeat
Okay.
offender.
Okay, I appreciate it, then, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Hey, call me
now-
darling. He was
I'm
better
not.
than a
No.
junkyard
That's
dog.
you. I'm not a pastor.
Hey, look like that's what I'm gonna have to be. That's the only thing gonna save me. That's what it
Right,
calling
Biggie.
for.
Well, you just keep praying in your favor. I mean, and you ask God or whatever. If there's some demons in your closet that you need to get out, you talk to God about that shit.
Child, that prayer is hitting the ceiling. Okay, that prayer hitting the ceiling, bouncing back up to the floor, and then going over to the walls. But I don't think God listening to Buckwheat.
You got to talk to me about it. You ask him.
Yeah. I definitely got
You
to
welcome,
God in
Joe.
favor. So it's gonna pass in a minute. All shit pass now. So it's coming. Wow. All right, love you, man.
Right.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
In this next call, you will hear Dre and Nesto talk about Shirley Strawberry.
Okay, I can't take no more of Dre and his girlfriend. They sound like they husband and husband at this point. And I don't have nothing against husband and husband. That whatever you do, that's your business or whatever. But what I am tired of is Dre trying to hold up this criminal. Okay, because that's the part that I'm upset about. And you're absolutely right, Muffin. He did have a dog on IG with him and had a sign that said fur babies. So Dre, you don't know what you're talking about. Dig a little bit deeper in these YouTube streets and you'll see what we're talking about. Okay. So like I said though, I don't think he's really outraged. I really think he's trying to pull information out of Buckwheat on the slick and on the cool, and then trying to make us feel that he's totally outraged about everything that he heard that's going on with his partner and his partner, the way he said. And at the end of the day, he even said, I don't know that side of you. So if he had that side, if that it's a possibility that he had that side, Dre, because if that wasn't a possibility, you wouldn't have made that statement, sir. And Real said, Vic, I saw a video where he went to the pound and got a dog. That part, Real. And Scorpio Mama said, Joe, I saw you was on the only one that acknowledged Scorp the other night. Oh, okay. And Sherry said, Virtuous Center Dre was always a mess. Laugh out loud. Right, Sherry. And I've always said, I've always side-eyed Dre. I never thought he was a good guy. And I'm not saying he's not a good guy, but as far as capping for his friend, to me, birds of a feather flocks together. And Dre may not be a criminal no more, but keep in mind these two did serve some time together. You heard him say, the people said that he was a danger to society. He was a threat, and he was a stalker, and he do own a pow. Whether it's his heels, his grandpa's, or his grandma's, I don't care whose it is, but he still own one. And if you have access to one, then there's a possibility that you may use it. And so Sherry say, he tried to backpedal and clean his image up at one point, but that horse had already left the barn. That's right. So Scorpio Mom said, oh, you won. And Virtuous Center say, exactly, Sherry, I don't like him either. Pink Glover say, if you did that, he effed up. Right. So in so many words, you're really questioning your buddy. So you don't know if you want to believe him or not. And like I said on the cool, you think you slick, you really questioning him, and you're really trying to get this tea for yourself. But you're giving us tea all at the same time. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Dre. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some props. Thank you. We appreciate this tea you're giving us. So Bank said, yeah, in my city, you have to take a test to rank up. Thank you, Bank. And they also look at your performance. It's not easy, as Dre and Nesto and Sonya keeps emanating. And that's true. Anybody that on any job, whether you're a cop or a nurse or whatever your career is, people don't just move you up because you did a good deed, you have to take a test. Okay, you have to prove yourself in most systems. Most of the time on most jobs, you have to prove yourself to be worthy of a promotion. Or they don't just hand out promotions because you did one good deed. And so they really need to quit telling this lie. And Thrive with Glow say, okay, she's just giving Scorpio mama hugs. And Texas Toy say everyone around Nesto okayed his behavior. Yeah, because they all in it together. It's a crew. Texas Toy, I'm telling you, it's an organization, allegedly. In my opinion, they always included with the shenanigans. Um, some of them had their hands in there pretty deep, and some of them didn't. But they all stuck their hand in the damn cookie jar, in my opinion. And Marjan say, please like the video, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Virtuous Center say that's exactly what he was doing. So you agree with me, Virtuous Center. And Pink Global say animals and high school. Yeah, he can't be around animals. He can't be around some of his family members. He can't be around well, he can be around Fulton County, but on the paperwork though, it did say he can't be, he can't be around no kids either. Okay. So Dre, what that's all about. So Virtuous Center say testing his temperature. Exactly is that what he doing and trying to pull information from him. Dre talk like committing crimes is okay. It just depends on what kind. Right. Do these fools think they can fool God? I don't know. But I know this much. I know you can't wait till you get in trouble and then try to call on the Lord to come bail you out, because that's not how it goes. And then you can't ask the Lord when you are out free to continue to bless you while you go and manipulate and take advantage of other people, allegedly. Scorpio mama say, my grandson just became a police officer. Can y'all pray for him? Yeah, Scorpio mama, we definitely can put some prayers in the chat for him, because he definitely gonna need it, because people are crazy these days. Real say, good job, Dre. You're helping us and the DA dot the I's and cross them T's. He showed is real, giving us a lot of real tea. And Virtuous Center say, it was in his phone, not the PC. Sunshine say, you talking about the CP pictures? Exactly. Sunshine say, but he was all on IG with a dog. Didn't he tell Sonya to send him a picture of him with his dog? I think so. Yeah, you mean animals? Yeah. How many of Nesto people do you think will show up if he goes to trial? None of them, because they all probably will be possibly implicated, and they don't want to be arrested on the spot, muffin. Because Buckwheat, at the end of the day, while they all taking these calls and helping them with commissary, he may just get on the stand. If he get on the stand, he might tell it on everybody just to save his own skin. Because in my opinion, that's what type of person he is. Alice says, Scorpio mama, I would definitely keep in my prayers. Thank you, Alice. And Scorpio mama say, I told him to keep a Bible in his car. He should. And Pink Global say, I've been saying animals. Yeah. Yeah, he can't be around animals at all. And thank you, Alice. He's gonna need it. Muffin say, do you know these conversations piss Nesto off because Dre has questions? And Buckwheat is not stupid. He's not really giving Dre that much information. He's doing a lot of laughing, and he's doing a lot of agreeing. But at the end of the day, he really not giving Dre no information that Dre trying to see. At the end of the day, they watch too much TV. A lady says, right, a lady. Karen say, sorry I missed. Late, still recovering from surgery. Okay, Karen, we understand, and I hope you feel better soon, sis. And just thank you for your support. Shelly say he can't be around 100 things. That's right. Let's see. Jennifer say that's why Nesto nuts up when he when he is on video calls with Sonya and those kids are near. That's right. And she thinks she's slick, Jennifer. In my opinion, she give him all the things that he can't be around. Like she had them dogs at one time. She let him see the baby, let him see the little boy. And when she was going to the jailhouse, she was trying to wear low-cut shirts until they told her she couldn't. And so instead of her wearing low-cut shirts, she would wear she wear those white shirts so he can have an illusion of what she's looking like. So on the cool, she thinks she's slick also. But I'm catching all of the little nuggets that they're trying to drop in the slickness that they think they are. And yes, he did. I did see a video that said fur baby. Exactly. And Ebony is praying for you, Scorpio mama. And see. Muffin say Scorpio mama, prayers and blessings for your son. My ex was one. They don't pay enough for what they have to put up with. Amen to that. And Bank say if he relies on his training and his gut, he will be all right. Because Bank is an ex police officer too, Scorpio mama. And Pink Global is just agreeing. Reef and Muff's mom say prayers to your grandson's safety, Scorpio mama. Marjan say please like, subscribe, and share. Country Cross the Cruiser is praying. Much love, everybody, says Marjan. And Real say, at first, she was dressing like she was 12. Yeah, like I said, she always trying to give him everything that he's not supposed to have. Okay. And even showing him the calls on YouTube when he really not even supposed to be online. Had him all on Tasha K's channel and on Sylvia's channel. And in my opinion, if they say stay off the internet, stay off the internet, whether you accessing the internet yourself or someone else is accessing the internet, you're still looking at the internet. So you're still breaking the law, and you constantly breaking laws while you're in jail. That's another reason why you can't get out. You're doing these third-party calls. You using other people's pins. You're allowing your woman to show you everything that you're not supposed to be on, and then you're all on the internet. So you're still breaking laws. And Cross Country Cruise is praying for you. Karen says, thank you. I said what I said. I know I'm good for a like. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Reef and Rough Muff's mom say she really think what she does is harmless. Both of them do. And you see, Dre don't even have a problem with him committing certain crimes. And so, like I said, you guys, to me, the whole crew is trash. The whole crew. And let me just say something about us as a whole, as a community. You know, we always say that the police do us wrong, and in some instances they do. But I've been watching these body cams, y'all, and let me just tell you something. Sometimes we can really act a fool when we know we in the wrong. Just like I was telling y'all at the beginning of the call, the beginning of the live about the girl that had to go to jail because she was in a handicapped spot. I wish y'all could have seen how much of a fool she was acting. And I don't know if that YouTube content creator allow you to show his video or not. So that's why come I didn't put it up in here. I would love to do a live on that, but I'm gonna email them and ask them, can I use their content? Because you do supposed to get permission first before you use other people's content. And I definitely don't want to get a strike because I am trying to grow my channel. But at the end of the day, y'all, we be acting a donkey's butt sometimes. And I can understand. It's not that I understand why they take some of us out, but some of us just, do too much. We're doing too much. And no, they're not our God. And no, we don't have to bow down to them, but we don't have to act a fool when we encounter them. When you encounter the cops, your goal is to make it home. And guess what? Their goal is to make it home. So if you're in the wrong and they stop you, and if you got caught, you got caught. Like Dre said, if you did it, you did it. You get caught, you get caught. So if they catch you or whatever, just be compliant. It's not that you got to kiss their feet or anything. You just need to be compliant. If they ask you to show you your ID, what's wrong with showing your ID? And a lot of times we listen to social media about what the law is, but make sure you read the law for yourself because every state have different laws and bylaws that they follow. Okay, so know the law yourself. So when you do encounter the police, you can make it home and let them make it home. And if they have to arrest you and you have to go to jail, then just go through the process. Because if you have to go to jail, that means you did something wrong. And if you do the crime, sometimes you got to do the time. And it is what it is. But what it's not worth is not it's not worth for one of you guys not to make it home. And my goal, if I ever encounter them, is to make it home. Okay, so that's what I want to say about that. And Shelly say he is just plain hard-headed. Yeah, he's hard-headed and he's a criminal. He's a scammer. Shelley. And just like he was saying, they ain't got no evidence. He keeps saying that they don't have any evidence. And the reason why he keeps saying that is because he really didn't have anything in his name. And that's what the name of a game of a scammer. A scammer makes sure that their name is clear and clean, and they put everything in everybody else's name. It's just like y'all president. He makes sure that he execute whatever he want to do. He get other people to do things for him. And this is the same way that Buckwheat operate. And so in my eyes, both of them are the same. They're one and the same when you do stuff like that. So that's why he keep hollering, oh, they ain't got no evidence against me. Show me the evidence. Show me the evidence. Well, there's no evidence because your name ain't on nothing. But your co-conspirator, she got a lot of evidence that she gonna give. Miss Kane, she gave them people a lot of evidence against you, okay? And so Leo lady says she's praying for your son and God's protection over him at all times. And Eve is also. Thank you guys for the love, because police officers do need they do need prayer, because they're really out there just trying to do a job. And it's like any other job. You are going to have some bad apples, but all of the police officers are not bad apples. And we do have to live in the land of laws that we have to follow, because if we didn't have any laws, then none of us will be safe. Everybody would just do anything that they wanted to do. And Pink Glover say same thing he was doing with Shirley. Exactly. Manipulation at its finest. Manipulation, scamming. And Shirley is a victim herself. She's a willful victim, in my opinion, but she still is a victim. Real say Karen comes in all colors. That's right. Pink Global say bring Jordan box of mineral water. Oh, okay. I think you writing in the wrong chat, Pinky. Tanya say he really think they arrest you without evidence, right? And no, people do not bother you, okay? The police haven't stopped me. I've been driving since I was 18, so I've been driving over 40 years, right? And the times that they did stop me, guess what? I was speeding. I was wrong. And when they asked me for my driver's license, that's exactly what I gave them. And so they don't mess with you unless you're doing something. It's not really, they don't want to be bothered with you, because guess what? When they encounter you, that means they got to do some paperwork, which none of them wants to do. Okay. So Champion said, right, I said what I said. I'm sick of these folks saying it's a school to prison pipeline. No, it's these badass kids causing death and destruction in these communities. It's so sad. It is. And always playing the victim, says Eve. Yeah, he does play the victim a lot. And Joe says she agree. Bank say, believe it or not, I worked with some really good people when I was a cop. I believe it, Bank. I've encountered some good cops that just gave me a warning. And like I said, everybody is not bad that's trying to do. Some people just up there trying to do their job. And just like you at your black job trying to get your paycheck and go home, that's exactly what they trying to do. And Shelly C say, thank you for the likes. We have 467 subscribers. Can we get 475 today? Thank you, Shelly C. A lady say a prayer for your son protection. And Virtual Center say facts. Some of us are extra for no reason. I am a pro popo. I am pro popo. I am too, because I need their help sometimes. Okay. And so banks say some bad ones too, but the good ones outweigh the bad. Right. But they're going to highlight the bad ones, just like they do. Like a lot of people feel like a lot of black people are on government assistance. And I kind of talked about government assistance this earlier in the live in the beginning. But at the end of the day, we're not the majority of the people that's on government assistance. It's the other people. And they feel like that a lot of us is the DEI higher. Not true. We're only 18% of that. The rest of it is the clear white women. Okay. And acting the food. Yeah, they act the food here. They act the food when they encounter the police for no reason. And that's why come some people don't make it home. Scorpio Mama say, please support. I said what I said. Thank you guys. I appreciate the love. And Vicky say Nesto had multiple warrants. True. And that's why they arrested him. Exactly. And she was still investigating him, and her investigation brought more charges. Exactly, Vicky. And I don't know why he just won't say it like it is. But, he was trying to explain the warrants and said, I think that's on the next call where it may be in this call. I don't remember. But he was trying to explain the warrants, saying that the warrants want the warrants. Okay. And that and then Dre had to remind him, well, your wife said you've been to jail 3 times. He tried to lie about that while they was married. And Scorpio mom said, my daughter's freaking out. But he got to do what he want to do. Yeah, some jobs are dangerous, but you can't, when your kids get grown, you can't tell them what to do or what career field to go into. And Pink Global said April the 5th, stay home. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't doing no marching on the 5th. We're gonna be relaxing, drinking our water, and getting us some rest on the 5th. Ain't nobody thinking about that right now. They the one who put him in office, so they the one who need to go march for him. And we'll say, if we are feeling things are against and wrong against us, we got to stay alive in order to make changes. Exactly. And just use some common sense when you encounter the police. Some of them feel powerful because of the job that they have. Okay. And I'm not going to lie about that. It is, some of them feel like, that they can do any and everything, and, that they the big bad man. So what? Let them feel that way, but you make it home. That's your goal, is to make it home. And even if you got to make it to jail, at least you still on this good side of the earth. And the goal is to make it home and to be alive after the encounter. Okay. And don't give them no reason to pow you. Because some of them looking for you to make their day. Trust me, they are. And Banks said, I was thinking about doing body cam reactions. Keep putting it off because I've been busy working on my business, but I may do one tonight. Okay, Bank. I want to do some of those too, but I got to email the content creators, because I don't know who allow you to do that and who don't. And maybe I'll hit you up on IG, Bank, and maybe you can help me navigate through that, because they do have some good, interesting videos. And Leo lady say, how can a minority become the majority asking for a friend? Right, Leo lady. And we don't even own nothing, so I don't even know why they so afraid of us or what have you. Because at the end of the day, y'all still in charge of everything, even regardless if you minority or majority. We still ain't got nothing. And Banks say black folks taking hikes, 700 strong in DC. Well, I advise them to stay at home, because I feel like it's a setup. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like that they're doing a lot of things to try to what do you call it, to bait us to get out there in the street so they can declare martial law. And when they declare martial law, then everything goes. Okay, so that's why I advise everybody to stay at home. Yeah, Pink Globe, I figured you made that mistake. But listen, guys, I'm getting ready to get off of here. Hopefully I help you. I was able to help some of you guys get through some of your work schedule. I do appreciate each and every last one of you for supporting the channel. And okay, Bank, yeah, I will hit you up. And I appreciate everybody that just subscribe to the channel, because I did get some new subscribers. And thank you to the new subscribers. And thank you guys for helping me grow this channel. And I should be back sometime this week. Today is Wednesday. I'll probably try to come back Friday, because I tried not to come on Thursday. If I do, it'll be at night. And let me read this one. Let me read, y'all still commenting, so let me read a few more y'all comments, and then I'm gonna get on off of here. So Karen said, my brother-in-law just retired this year in one piece as a cop, and thank you, Jesus. That's a blessing, Karen. It really is. And okay, go get her. See you later. Reel's saying bye. Y'all, I'm trying to get off, but these comments keep coming. Banks say no, they aren't doing anything in regards to protesting. They are just gathering and really hiking, and not on April the 5th. Well, I hope not, because I feel like it's bait. Okay. And Sherry said, thank you so much. I really enjoyed the live today. I appreciate that, Sherry. I'm glad I could entertain you. Miss Boogie Down say, enjoyed the content and conversations. Be blessed, everybody. Hey, Golden Pearl. That's okay about you being late. There you go. You slide it right on back, and it still count anyway. And I hope you enjoy the content. And Leo Lady said, yes, I'm with you. I said what I said. Exactly. It's a setup. And a lady said, I'm watching with my credit card away from Target and Walmart and anybody else that, and I'm gonna add that in, a lady, and anybody else against DEI. And really, at the end of the day, I've already told you guys, I'm not buying nothing in this economy that I don't have to. You can rest assured I'm buying bare minimums, and I'm buying only necessities. I will not be purchasing anything that I don't need. I'm not spending no extra money this time. So, okay, it looked like you guys are telling me goodbye. So, I'll see you guys in the YouTube streets. It looked like Lady T-Bug is getting ready to come on in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to head over there. And everybody that love her content, and that's a subscriber over there, that's what we'll be. And she's getting ready to come on, I believe, at 5:30. So I'll see you guys over there. And you guys have a great night. Make sure you like, subscribe, even share, and support the channel. And if you haven't, and make sure if you subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell on so that you'll know whenever I go live. And you guys have a great rest of the evening. And I'll see you guys later on this week and in these YouTube streets.
Join the channel is what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. Truth comes but we're never late, yeah. Diamond stories is our fate, oh no. Welcome to a place where voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight, who took the fall? We got the scoops, we covering it all. From high society to those secret calls. I said when I said stories that will enthrall, yeah. Truth turns wild, we're never late. Oh, no stone unturned, we're here too late.